Just turned it on.
Cool.
Are you on it? Tanya's go get your treatment.
I got Morris Ball.
Hey, go get your treatment.
Little dirt.
Ask to be put on medical marijuana. For real. Ask a doctor to put you on medical marijuana for the pain so you don't get addicted to pain pills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause they ain't trying
I used to be a claims adjuster. I was in insurance for 22 years, so I know how it works. So.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm fucking sick.
You still fucking sick,
Poison,
I see it in your eyes.
Fucking spider, man.
Oh, a spider got you?
Yeah.
That's what we think it is.
Oh, wow.
And
then I went to Tulane, and the fucking nurse got all fucking weird with me about it, so I got up and walked out. I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Should have fucking kept it together.
Oh, shit. Light it up.
But I don't know. The show must go on.
That's mom's?
No, it's my friend.
oh
Tanya.
yeah. Nice to meet you. I'm Tanya.
She's married.
I'm Tanya.
Yeah, I'm actually married to a cop.
She's like cool as fuck. She's helped me out because I'm hurt. She drove all the way down here to help me.
I drove 3 hours because I was gonna send him a lift, but I said no. He's a man and he's stubborn, so I'm gonna go pick his ass up. I had nothing going on yesterday. I had no appointments.
What's up, Philip?
So I said, it's only 3 hours away. I'm gonna go pick his ass up and make sure he gets the care he needs.
I went to change my shirt, so I had to go change my shirt.
Pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. It says, okay, what's all this sunshine for if not a little girl and butter? That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna get one of those machines where I can make my own marijuana butter. So I can make edibles like brownies and cookies and stuff. Yeah.
That's gonna be
I'm going to. But you can't be eating all of the sweets.
Yeah.
I'm diabetic, so I have to watch.
The Jules down there.
What?
There's Jules. My friend Jules. He's been on my stream too.
I'm not sure.
Well, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
We're going on a tour bus today so that he can live stream to his viewers. Just about the history of New Orleans. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna be in I think it's a hop on, hop off type thing.
Oh, y'all go get on the bus?
And it's air conditioning.
That bitch.
Hey, this fat girl needs air conditioning.
That thing is over there, right?
No, we told him to pick us up here.
Oh, what?
We told him to pick us up in front of this
She didn't
hotel.
know. We could have caught it a lot of places, but we got it here.
Oh, they gonna pick you out right here?
Yep, that's it, I think.
That it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna get my booking number.
I would red bus.
Is it?
It's a red bus? Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's the big bus.
I'm trying to get on something I don't even know
Yeah,
about.
it's
Look,
a red bus.
Cool,
This
we
is
can get
it.
on the top.
here's my booking number. So
Oh, you good?
I paid for it online. For two of us, if you pay for it online versus pay for it here, instead of $55 a person, it's $45 a person. So that's good.
Gonna pull up.
So we saved $20 by booking it online, plus tax. And so it's supposed to be here at
What time? You got time, man?
11. It's from 11 to 1. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's only 9 o'clock, right?
What? No. It's 11.
Am I lying?
It's
No,
10:34.
Oh, fuck.
And they're supposed to pick us up at 10:30, but honestly, I think they'll pick us up closer to 11.
You might as
They
well
just
go
want
have a
you here.
drink if it's 9.
They just want you here. I wonder if we're allowed to bring a water or something on the bus.
Yeah.
Hey, you can bring anything in that thing.
I'm gonna go in here and get us a soda or something. I need some caffeine. They sell sodas.
They got
You
a
want
monster.
water? Or what do you
Come
want?
on, I'll
Come
go.
on, let's If you'll watch the bus, what do you want to drink? A Mountain Dew if they have it? If they don't have Mountain Dew, what do you want?
Like a Monster or something?
A Monster? Any particular flavor?
Yeah.
Just regular with the good sugar in it. Yeah, I did. We were on live till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Where I sleep. I had a shitty hotel room. Fighting for the union. That's interesting. What are we doing? We're going on a V.I.P tour around the city, whatever the hell that is. It'll be fun. I think it's going to be real fun if it's open top buses. We'll see. Civil War dump. They won't fucking let you on a reenactment, man, unless you fucking... You gotta fit criteria, believe it or not. It's a little kind of like secret society type shit. Those guys that reenact. Guys, hit the likes and subscribe. Get some likes up in here. Good morning, Kev. Cheryl. Life Like That. Victor. Dylan Austin Perry. Lord Dunce. Hope you're all having a good morning.
Hey, look. See my head, right? See my head.
Bob Marley One Love movie, you need to watch it. That's the last movie that me and my parents have watched together.
Is it the shit?
It's good.
I can't wait.
I'll be honest, it took me a little... It kind of starts out slow.
I got you.
Oh, thank you. It kind of starts out slow, but just stick with it. It's good. It's very good.
Oh yeah, you're doing a twisted tea right now. Let's go.
Hey.
Let's go.
I told him to take out what he wanted. I didn't care.
It's twisted tea time. Twisted tea time.
He's of age. He's an adult. He can handle himself.
Yeah, he can.
I just told him to get a cold drink.
That's right. This is her. She is her.
Is that flavor okay for you? Of the
What?
Monster?
I love it.
Okay. Oh, there's where we ate the other day, the Blue Bayou seafood.
That was delicious.
Oh, it was amazing. Was that where we? No, that wasn't where we got the Acme Oyster House.
Yeah, that's where you got the charbroiled,
Oh.
man, and they were so fucking good.
They were off the chain. I'll use words like off the chain with my granddaughter, and she'll laugh at me. She's like, "Nana, we don't say that anymore." And I'm like, "Well, I'm old, and that's what I know, and that's what I say." So I'll just have to embarrass you.
Let me go throw this away. Because I don't want to be no...
I tell you what,
He ain't no letter.
Let me put it in my purse. I might need it.
Yeah, it's a bug.
I might need it. Yeah.
But nobody lettered.
Show them how expensive the parking is here. Valet parking.
God damn.
One night, $49 for a vehicle, and probably $59 is the SUV.
Get filth flush.
And that's not even your hotel room. That's just to have somebody park your car for you.
What a drag it is getting old.
And let me tell you something. If you can't afford to tip somebody properly, don't do it.
No.
Don't go somewhere and get service from somebody and then don't tip them. That's how they make their wage.
$49 overnight.
Just to park. Yes. Hey, I think some of the cheapest.
Bro, that's it.
I'm able to park at his place for free. I mean, I feel like I hit the lottery because I've paid at least
I don't
$30
feel
a day
great.
to park.
My butt hurts still. I had a hard time
$30 a day
sleeping.
to park my truck. And I didn't think that was that bad.
Shit.
I stayed, actually, you know what? I stayed here at the Astor Crown Plaza and I booked my.
I say that, what's the name of that hotel right there?
I'm not sure.
Fuck. What's the name of that hotel? I went there with Johnny Knoxville.
Oh,
As a
yeah?
matter of fact,
Hey.
yeah.
For,
And they was filming
Four
Dukes of
Points?
Hazzard. I was out here.
The moral
was
of
it on
the
Bourbon
story,
Street?
No, the Monteleon.
Oh, Monteleon.
Yeah.
Park your car
The
yourself.
Monteleon. Yeah.
And,
We
and
went
pay
roaming
for it
around in
online.
there the
You'll
other
get a
day.
discount.
That nigga took me in there.
We already
This
picked up
is
the
shots.
bag. Listen,
We did
guys,
some shots.
for all you armchair detectives, there's no trash. And it's just funny. He looked at me and said he didn't want a litter and he gave it to her. And you guys are gaslighting him. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Because they said he was a litter bug?
No,
I
I put it in
didn't
my
even.
purse.
I know, but
Look,
that's what's
here it is.
crazy.
Show him my purse.
Well, I'm showing him. Yeah, there's the bag.
I put it. I said.
So
"Let me have
everybody that said that, how about an apology right now?
it." You owe this man an apology.
That's right. You owe Anton an apology.
Anton, they owe you an apology because they're being assholes.
Yeah, come on, man.
Internet trolls. We don't
Didn't
have time
even
for
let her, bro. You guys are fucking crazy. I can make you believe anything I wanted to if I lied. That's how gullible you are. I got to build your intelligence up. Yeah, he ain't fucking
They
throwing
said
that shit
lazy
away.
dude better apologize. Yeah, he better apologize or he's gonna get banned from the channel.
No.
No?
No,
Time
we're
out?
just
Nah,
You
it's
give
just
him
a
a warning?
learning lesson.
You'll give him a
Just a
warning.
learning
I'm right here,
lesson.
yeah. He gave him a warning
See,
already.
let me tell you something. Dumpstarr is a hell of a lot nicer than I am because I would have done banned him. I'm not putting up with fuck shit.
That wall, you already know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Life's too short for that, man.
Oh, this gaslighting. What else is the word? He says not being an asshole, but you just picked it up after I mentioned it.
Huh?
Yeah, what a dick.
No, he dropped
trying
it.
to steal.
And the wind was catching it, and he grabbed it immediately.
That's how quick people want to judge
Got a
you.
nice-
Yeah.
That's why it's called prejudge.
Yeah, man.
Because these motherfuckers will judge you by looking at you.
Hey, have you ever eaten at the Blue Bayou? We ate there last week. It was
wow.
so good.
Hey, Larry, go fuck your mom. How about that, Larry? We don't litter, but we do tell you to go fuck your mom.
Hey, make sure there's no kids.
I don't care. That's all I got in this world. So I'm going to tell them. That's my weapon.
I just don't want to say dirty words in front of kids.
My weapon is your mother. Imagine having to watch your language. Imagine having to watch your language on Canal Street.
Hey, yeah,
But you're right.
his weapon is his mother.
No, not my mother.
Hey,
Their mother.
No, that's what I'm saying. Lucky you or whoever it was that said that ugly comment about the trash bag.
Oh no, they wanted to make him a litter bug and say
Hey.
he was messing up New Orleans, and he wasn't throwing shit
This
on the
might
ground.
be Dumpstarr, but your mom is his cum dumpster.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah, take that, motherfucker.
I can be so sweet, but take me off. And I'll tell you. That's my new friend, Anton. Anton or Antoine?
Yeah, Antonio.
Okay, Antonio? Okay.
I'm Brooklyn all day. Look. I'm Brooklyn all day.
Brooklyn in the house. Crooklyn.
Crook. Crookly.
Brooklyn. Yeah.
Okay.
Look. You see what it said right there? Brooklyn Finest.
It says
I
D2B.
was born in Honduras.
D50D.
I was born in
Hey
Honduras.
D. I love you, girl.
Oh, somebody in the
I'm
phone.
reading chat. Yeah, it's another YouTuber that I watch.
Hi,
No, I'm
D2D.
sorry. Let me see. You said you were born in Honduras. I was listening.
Yeah.
That's a cool tattoo. Who's that a tat of?
I did that.
You drew that?
Yeah.
That's pretty. Can you
know
show
what?
us tat?
I drew that.
He's got a
and-
good tat.
I drew that, and like my city is gonna be representing somebody like a
That's
woman
cool.
beauty.
Yeah.
You hear me?
It
Sounds
is
cool.
10:45 a.m. Central Standard Time here. We're waiting to get picked up by the bus tour.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh shit! Y'all gonna go on the bus?
they said that they were going to pick us up at 10:30, but we were here before 10:30 and they hadn't come yet.
Where the fuck is the bus? The
Well,
bus?
yeah, it was they were supposed to pick us up in front of the Astor Crown Plaza.
Yeah.
We're here.
I'm gonna ask
Yo,
some of these
wherever,
people if they
yeah.
know.
Ask him, he
That's
here
where-
every day.
Yeah. That's where the stop is.
Yeah.
I know they got one across the street, but I don't know where. Something.
It's a dog, it's a dog, it's a doggy dog world.
Mother.
Doggy. As I creep through the fog and I step through the dog and I'm Snoop Doggy. Snoop. Doggy dog.
Hey, we're not getting on the red bus. We may have missed our bus because it's a white one.
Oh.
Well, that wasn't it. That was Cajun Encounters.
Oh, that was Cajun Encounters.
Yeah, we
so-
didn't see
yeah.
anything that had to do with V.I.P. or
Okay.
any of that shit. We didn't even see anything nondescript yet.
I don't know.
You said we're supposed to be here at 11?
It says New Orleans City Bus
Right.
and Cemetery.
Well,
It says
city
New
bus
Orleans
is a
no,
city bus.
It says New Orleans City and Cemetery Bus Tour.
Oh.
And it shows a picture of the streetcar, but we didn't
Where-
ride the
where's that?
streetcar. And we didn't ride the streetcar.
Oh, it show a picture of the green.
Yeah. So let me look it up and see. I don't know.
Right.
But hey, just in case you, I don't care where you visit, here or wherever, go online and see if there's any either promo codes or discounts for buying your tickets online, because we save $10 a piece by getting our tickets online. It's normally $55 a person, and we only paid $45. So hey, props. Oh, there's an ATM. Let me get some cash so I can tip the driver.
All right.
Oh, she went to the ATM.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she cool people.
Oh, man. You're right about that.
Yeah.
It's been helping me out because I'm sick and I need to go to
I love
hospital.
cool people, bro. I can't.
That's how I like it.
That's my circle, bro. Anything else?
Yep.
Okay, tough.
Everything else is going against yourself. Really.
Like Shorty loud, she loud.
Mm-hmm.
She's back first.
Man, I hope that fucking bus comes.
Yeah, you saw it.
Yeah. Fucking, like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is that? Damn. She's nice too.
Might have to call. Wait, here comes something now.
Yeah, right now, look, right.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. A tour that's called V.I.P. might have been a scam.
Come on.
It might have been. V.I.P. tour, yeah.
My fucking leg.
We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out, guys. All she has to do is cancel payment if they fucking had a scam.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Fucking dog take the fuck out of
No, they're just legal. Yeah, that shit's legal, guys. Like the stream.
Yeah.
Come on and like the stream, guys.
That bitch got me good.
Whoa, dog.
That hoe got me good.
That's a hoe?
Yeah, it was a dog.
Damn. Them damn hoes.
I was walking, I was drinking one of them. This motherfucker snatched my shit. Snatched my head. Yeah, man. Today, nigga snatched my head. You see how I cut my shit off?
There it is, right there. Where'd she go? Hey, here it is. There it is.
How you doing?
Doing her.
What's your last name? Sabat?
Yes.
All right, have a seat wherever you like. Where you visiting from?
I'm visiting from these little YouTubers.
Oh, God. Don't tell people that shit.
Oh, yeah, way in the country. In the country, in the sticks. Do you want me to sit next to you or?
Yeah, you can.
Bye-bye. That's our friend. Okay. Hey, when we were at the hockey game the other night, we had crawfish. Okay, you have these crawfish that you throw on the ice if they score. Look what Neil did with his. Hold on. Let me get this bigger so. And well, it doesn't. I don't want it to dox everybody on my. Here we go. I got it covered up. Neil put his little plastic crawfish in his Coors Light bottle.
All right.
He's so goofy. Do you need to plug into the power source?
We got a battery pack right now. Thank you.
Do you want to be on my Wi-Fi?
I think I am. Or maybe I never got hooked into it.
If you're not,
It should be remembering.
I'll put the password in if it asks for it. Sometimes it asks for it every time on some hotspots.
There it is. It's come up.
It should be Tanya's iPhone XR.
I don't think you have it on.
Okay, let me put it on. We were talking to your friend and I probably messed it up. Like I said, I know just about enough technology to get in trouble. Alright. Okay, hotspot. Yeah, I've got it on. I'm gonna turn it off. And I'm gonna turn it back on. There we go. See if it sees it. I may need it to rescan.
Oh, fuck.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just give me a sec.
Y'all, he's gonna be ready when I leave because I'm a fucking motor mouth.
No, I ain't.
I'm wearing his ass out. He pretty
remember
much,
what I had to
I
do.
told him that I will, when I get high, I will talk and talk and talk until you won't listen to me anymore. I just told him, look, tell me when you want
Oh,
to
yeah,
go
I
to
go
sleep.
through here. That's how I did it.
So he told me he wanted to go to sleep, so we went to our separate rooms. I played on my iPhone until I could fall asleep.
Might come up.
Hey, I printed the recipe for the pecans if anybody wants it, but I was trying to post a short on my page and I couldn't. Hey, if anybody wants to take a screenshot, If anybody wants to take a screenshot, that's the candied cinnamon pecans. So what's sad is out of like a $11 Lyft ride, our driver said she was only going to get like $2 and some change out of that. That's messed up. So that's why I tip well, because I used to be an Uber and Lyft driver at one time.
Where are you visiting from?
North Carolina. That doesn't even hardly pay for her gas. Definitely not her trouble in the French Quarter.
You looking for a fan or air conditioning?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
This fat girl is in a relationship.
The only one's that one in the back that has 2 vents.
This fat girl is in a relationship with an air conditioner.
Right up there is the only air conditioner. There's a vent.
Hey, you want to sit in the very, very back?
Nah, my butt hurts. I'm tired of moving around.
Okay. My butt hurts. I'm kidding.
It literally does.
I know it does.
I mean, I don't care. I'm butt hurt.
Oh, look. I'm wearing a tie-dye t-shirt that me and my granddaughter made. It's got a heart on the front and back. You just basically tie it to basically make the design. I guess I better earn my keep and mod.
Might need to a little bit.
Sorry.
Oh, you're all right.
I was having a good time.
No, definitely have a good time. There's only room for 2 more fucking games.
I know. That's it. And we fooled. All right, there's our last one person. Maybe we have one more. Maybe we don't. Maybe.
They're gonna sell overseas.
Somebody says, cute shirt. Thank you. Somebody says he's only in it for the money. No. This
Who said that? I'd like to see how that works out for him. I'd like to see how that idea works out.
Give me a time now.
Nah. It's just stupid.
The double decker. Yeah.
I guess you have to have a little sympathy for stupid people.
Somebody says, a decent guy. He's so funny. He says, Dump is already annoyed. I talk way too much.
No.
Originally from Pennsylvania now.
It's alright. I'm hurt, man.
He says 2 cents has too much personality for Dump.
California. Love California. Oh, yeah? Yeah, love California. Had a blast out there. They ran out of room.
Hey, decent guy. Shout out.
There's many more seats. They should have gotten the double decker.
That's right.
How you doing? How is everybody? Oh, you've got to sit
Hey,
there
you know
here.
what? I'll
Okay.
sit right here. Yeah, want me to sit up there? No. Yeah, you can tell. Oh, he just sat down. You can tell.
This man's gonna give up his seat so y'all can sit together.
Yeah, you can sit
That's so
there.
nice. That's so sweet.
You are so nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That's so sweet.
That is so polite.
Mic check, mic check.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to?
I'm gonna shut up talking because they're gonna talk.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Can everybody hear me loud and clearly? All right. Do we have any first timers in New Orleans? First timers. Okay, almost a bus full, so I think I can make up all this stuff and I should be fine. Oh, that's not good? That sounds like a problem? No. Okay, I'm sorry, whatever, I'm sorry. First, before we get started, y'all say hey to Ian. Y'all, Ian is our driver up here. He'll get us through these streets nice and safe today. So y'all say hey to Ian. All right. My name is Christopher. I'm gonna be your tour guide for the day. You guys, y'all can call me Chris or Stuffer, whichever one you prefer. I actually have a cousin that gave me the nickname. So I was like 12 years old. My cousin came over. He's like, yo, what's up, Stefan? I was looking real confused. I asked him what he was talking about, and he told me he had a coworker. The guy name was Christopher. Everybody else called him Chris, but my cousin likes to be different. So he said instead of calling the guy Chris, he would call him Stefan, for the middle name. I told him that was cool. I also told him not to call me that ever again. Unfortunately, I did have a house full of friends and family over. Everybody heard it. They thought it was real funny. They told everybody else. It's been my name ever since. So if you're wondering how you spell Stufa, it's like Stuhpha. Okay. So y'all say it with me. Stufa. Oh, sounds like y'all got it. All right, cool. So this is a city tour. This is not a swamp tour or a ghost tour. So I don't do ghosts. I don't do alligators, okay? But we're going all around New Orleans today. We're going to see a lot of different parts of the city. We're going to see all kind of cool stuff. I'll tell you about some history, tell you about some pretty good food places you can check out throughout the tour. If you have questions, please feel free to ask questions. If you do have a question, you don't have to raise your hand. I probably can't see you too good up here, so just yell it on out if you have a question, okay? All right. So, this street that we on, this is called Canal Street. Have any of y'all been out here like walking up and down, exploring Canal Street a little bit? Yeah. Okay, so Canal Street is actually one of the widest streets in America. They call it Canal Street because originally it was supposed to be a canal. They planned on connecting the Mississippi River, which is straight ahead. They wanted to connect the river to Lake Pontchartrain, which is behind us. But they stopped the project, they turned it into a street, and named it Canal Street. Okay, so on the left side, right here, there's a little divider that separates traffic on Canal Street. This little strip of land to our left. What do you guys call those dividers that separate traffic? What do y'all call that back home?
Median.
I've heard median, I've heard island, I've heard boulevard.
Neutral ground.
Oh, my lady, you from New Orleans?
No, I live in Louisiana.
Well, see, you don't spoil the fun, my lady, okay? Yeah, so my lady, she knows. In Louisiana, we call that a neutral ground. We don't know nothing about no mediums or whatever y'all call it, okay? So a neutral ground, we call it that. This was the first neutral ground here in New Orleans. It separated two cities. So on the left side of the bus, that's the French Quarters. That was the original city of New Orleans. That's when New Orleans was established in the early 1700s. On the right side of the bus, today it's called the Central Business District, but it used to be called the Faubourg St. Mary, or the American Sector. So have you guys ever heard of the Louisiana Purchase?
Yes.
So when Louisiana Purchase took place, the Americans moved here. They tried to move into the French Quarters with the French and Spanish Creole, but they really couldn't get along. They were kind of fighting over all the newfound land. And plus, the American guys kept trying to take the French ladies. The French guys didn't like that, So when they wanted to talk some business, settle a beef, they would meet at the neutral ground. They would be in plain view of everybody on Canal Street, and hopefully, that way nothing crazy would happen. Nobody get beat up, get stabbed, get shot, get challenged to a duel, disappear, stuff like that, y'all. So we don't know nothing about no mediums, y'all. It's a neutral ground in New Orleans, okay? Look over on the left side, y'all. On the left side of the bus, kind of straight ahead, over that side left, there's a green glass building kind of sticking out over there. That's the Audubon Aquarium, one of the top 10 aquariums in the country. We also have the Audubon Insectarium located there. Have you guys ever been to an insectarium? It's pretty much what it sounds like, So if you go there, make sure you find the gift shop, get a good old bag of crickets, chocolate covered caterpillars, grasshoppers, good protein, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like potato chips? I heard they crunch like potato chips. No? Not, okay, whatever, okay, my bad, anyway. So check that out, if you're up for that kind of stuff. On the left side of the bus, they got all this construction going on right here, y'all. All this to our left. This originally was called Harris Casino. In a few more months, it's going to be officially Caesars Casino. So you have a Caesars out in Las Vegas. We're going to also have a Caesars here in New Orleans. The Superdome used to be called the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Now it's the Caesars.
Wow, Sean
Superdome.
Paul's at the Fillmore.
We're going to have the Super Bowl in 2025 at the Caesars
Sean
Superdome.
Paul,
So
bro.
they're trying to get things all pretty, prepared for Super Bowl next year, y'all.
Ghosts.
Even though they're doing some construction, the casino is still open for business. So if you want to go in there, try your luck, have at it. If you do hit the jackpot, please call me, okay? Call me, okay? I can help you spend all the money. Call me, okay? One thing I forgot to mention about the neutral ground. So did anybody notice every time you cross the neutral ground on Canal Street, the street names change? Uh-oh, that might sound confusing. If you walk down Bourbon Street from the French Quarters, you'll cross the neutral ground, you'll be on Carondelet Street on the American side. If you come down St. Charles Avenue from the American side, you'll cross the neutral ground, you'll be on Royal Street in the French side. So a lot of people, they be down here in New Orleans, you know, might have had 2-3 drinks, and they think they drunk out of their minds, and that's why the street names are changing. So don't get me wrong, you might be drunk, but that is not why the street names are changing, okay? French and American difference, y'all. Also, look right here to our left, y'all. This red streetcar. Y'all might call that a trolley or a train or whatever, but we call it a streetcar here in New Orleans. The streetcar is a really, really easy way to get back and forth through the city. It goes up and down Canal Street. It goes behind us. It goes down the river. It goes down to the French Market. I'll show you guys like a few different places where you can catch it through the city. But it's pretty much the easiest way to get back and forth for not too much money. Spend $125 for one ticket, $3 for a 24-hour pass. 40 cents for seniors and 80 cents for the pass for seniors. So check that out. All right, but now we're in the French Quarters. So there's a couple of ways to tell when you're in the French Quarters. First of all, the French Quarters is only 8 by 12 blocks. It's a little section of the whole city of New Orleans. If you look down the street to our left, all the streets are very, very tight, narrow, one-way streets. Really, really tight, narrow streets. Also, coming up to our left, y'all, got this green door. We're gonna pull up right next to it, just a little more in, a little more. So right away to our left.
Coyote?
A little more in. Right here, okay, cool. So you got this green door over to our left, has a 223 on the glass, has like an aura on the glass, right over there to our left.
The next door.
Y'all see that door with the 223? Yeah. Do you notice anything strange about the door?
Small.
The handle's so
Very
short.
narrow, but look at the keyhole, the doorknob, the mail slot. It's way down low, almost around your kneecaps. That's because when the French guys lived here, early 1700s, they were kind of like little trolls and munchkins, you know, running around here. No offense, I'm just saying they were little dudes, you know. Y'all heard of the Napoleon complex, right? Come on now. So we actually have something called the V.i.p Commission. Their job is to save all the history. So if you buy property in the French Quarters, you can't remodel nothing on the outside without permission. So if you want to paint a wall, get a window cage change, just anything on the outside, there's rules and regulations you have to follow. Inside the buildings, you pretty much do what you want. But on the outside, rules and regulations. So every time y'all come back to visit, 5, 10, 15 years from now, everything out here gonna look the exact same. Look over to our left, y'all, we got a big statue over here to our left. This statue kind of symbolizes some of the early history of New Orleans. So the guy standing way up at the top of the statue, that's Jean-Baptiste Lemoyne de Bienville. Jean-Baptiste Lemoyne de Bienville. That's a little bit too much to say, so we just call him Bienville. But Bienville, he laid claim to the land in 1718 for the French. So he's credited with being the founder of New Orleans. This guy right behind him kind of has like a bald head with a book in his hand. That's a Capuchin monk. He was sent down in Bienville to convert everyone to Catholicism. You know, kind of like sprinkling holy water in people's faces, things like that. Then you have the guy sitting down with a peace pipe in his hand with his legs crossed. That's a Choctaw Indian, a native man of the land. Without them, Bienville would have had a tough time discovering the land. So he went to those guys to find help, finding food, finding routes along the bayous, to communicate with all the other tribes, you know, stuff like that. So originally, the land would have been called Balbancha. Balbancha, that meant like the land of many tongues, or land of foreign tongues. So this was pretty much a meat place where all the different tribes of meat and trade goods. So you had like Choctaw Indians, Chapatulas, Natchez, Houma, Cherokee, Chittimacha, some of my ancestors, all different kind of tribes around here. But really, the best way you could describe New Orleans is like a real, well, really all of Louisiana, it's like a bowl of gumbo. It's like all kind of cultures and flavors in one little place. So French, Spanish, German, Irish, Italian, Haitian, people from the Caribbean islands, Cajuns from Canada, and then they took a little hot sauce, threw it on top, and bam, here we are, okay? So just like that, y'all, just a little hot sauce, okay? That's all it takes. But now we're slowly approaching Jackson Square. Have y'all been to Jackson Square yet? Okay, it sounds like a couple of y'all, okay. So Jackson Square is going to basically be like the highlight of the French Quarters. So once we pull up a little bit more, I'll tell you guys about a few things that you'll see out here. But if you haven't been to Jackson Square, you definitely want to come make your way down to Jackson Square, get you some pictures. Certain days of the week, you know, there's people out selling artwork, all kind of different things out of Jackson Square. So make sure you come back down and check it out. So the Jackson Square, the park, it was actually like laid out in the early 1700s. You're gonna notice a big cathedral coming up. It's called the St. Louis Cathedral. So the St. Louis Cathedral, it was built in the early 1700s. They still hold mass there a few times throughout the week. So it's actually the oldest continuously run Catholic cathedral in the United States. We're about to do some remodeling inside that too. So it's already real pretty inside, but it's gonna be looking real pretty in a few months.
Wow. That's this place.
The French Market, Central Grocery. No, they're not open yet. Yeah, they had we had a hurricane a few years back, and they have not been open in like 2.5 years now. Like muffalata, yeah, that's where you get the best muffalata. But so the thing is, I'm gonna show you where Central Grocery was at. There's a place next door to Central Grocery that's actually selling their muffalatas for them. So I'll point it out to you. Yeah, they have a little sign. If you go to the Central Grocery, got a little sign on the window and says "Go next door," and they have the muffalatas next door. But yeah, right outside left, y'all, this is gonna be Jackson Square. Got the big church in the back called the St. Louis Cathedral. You'll notice on each side of the church, to the left side, to the right side, there's a building. Both of the buildings look identical. The only difference between them, one was built when the French had ruled of Louisiana, one was built when the Spanish had ruled. So I guess it was, you know, you could do it, I could do it better, you know, that kind of thing. Then there's a guy right in the middle on a horseback. Y'all see a guy on a horseback? That's Old Hickory, Andrew Jackson. Hence the name Jackson Square. He's pretty popular here in New Orleans. He won the Battle of Orleans that took place in the early 1800s. That made him pretty popular enough to also become a president. But old Andy, he's also pretty controversial in American history. He did own a ton of slaves. He also signed the Indian Removal Act, which led to the Trail of Tears. So, you know, but it's a nice park, so you definitely want to come down here and check it out. They film all your favorite TV shows and series, you know, NCIS, the originals, all that kind of stuff out here, y'all. So come check it out. You can take a nice mule ride also. Got the little mules out here. Take a little history tour, you know, around the French Quarters. That's pretty cool. So, and then once you're done doing all that stuff, you come over here to our right. You look over to our right. Coming up, Cafe Du Monde. Okay, the world famous Cafe
Over
Du
here.
Monde.
Yeah, I know. I've said it a million times. I've been here
Show them for the people.
So you might stand in line for an hour or two, but it's worth the wait. And they have some good music,
Better
y'all.
stuff over here.
Got a nice live band out here. Oh, they about to start playing right now. Let's see what they playing. Never know. But good stuff, okay? Good stuff. A lot of the street performers are better than the folks at the bars at nighttime. So a lot of talented folks out here playing in the streets for y'all. Have y'all had beignets already?
Yes.
Uh-oh, sounds like a little mix, no? So the people who have had beignets, you should know that you don't wear dark clothing to get beignets. But my folks who haven't had beignets, I've heard different, you know, kind of explanations. I've heard people say it's like a sopapilla. I've never had that, but they say sopapilla. I've heard like a funnel cake. I heard funnel cake or yeah. So basically, all it is, they take some dough. The dough gets flattened out, like it runs through a little machine, gets flattened out like a pizza. The machine also cuts the dough in little squares. So they take the squares, they toss it in grease, it fries for about 2.5 minutes, they take out the grease, and then they put 10 pounds of powdered sugar on top, okay? It's really good. It's a good little snack. So you have to try it. It's kind of like the law in New Orleans. When you come here, you have to go to Cafe du Monde. It doesn't matter if the line is an hour or 2 hours, long, but you have to wait. You have to do it. Like, it's the law. So just don't wear dark clothing. That's all I can tell you. And if you like coffee, their coffee is really good. It's called Cafe au lait. That means coffee and milk. They cut it with hot milk because the coffee here is made with chicory. That's like a different root than your normal coffee, so it's a little bit stronger than your normal coffee. So they cut it with that hot milk. Yeah, if you like black coffee, that black chicory coffee, ooh, it's strong. All right, now if you want some good music and some, also right to our left, y'all, Central Grocery. This red building over to our left. We kind of went past it kind of fast, but right at our left, Central Grocery is kind of behind us. But if you go there and you want the muffalata, you go right next to Central Grocery, and they have they selling them right next door to Central Grocery. Muffalata. We call it an Italian po' boy. Do you like olives? Yeah, if you like olives, you'll like it. They take a big hamburger bun, they fill it with like different Italian meats, ham and different meats, and then they put like an olive dressing on top. So maybe I might have a little cheese, maybe depending on where you go. It's good. And then right here to our left, y'all, this is the Market Cafe. Live music, jazz, blues, rock and roll, and good food. Muffaladas, po' boys, gumbo, whatever you like, okay? And then also, once you're done doing that, you want to come down to the French Market. If you look on this little side street to our left, French Market, okay? So this way you want to do a little shopping. Get some souvenirs, get some lunch. When I say lunch, I'm talking like fried alligator on a stick. What y'all know about that? It tastes like chicken. Somebody know what they talk about. Put a little hot sauce on it, okay? It's like chicken. And then this way you get all your souvenirs, y'all. Okay, t-shirts, magnets, umbrellas, Mardi Gras mask. Ladies, they even have purses, ladies. Okay. Oh yeah, Gucci. Okay, Tucci, Gucci-ish. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I mean. Okay, come on. And then look, y'all. Last thing, real quick to our right. Slow down, real quick again. Right to our right, y'all. You see this little thing says RTA French Market. This way you can catch the streetcar. Okay. So once you leave the market, you just walk behind the wall, sit right there, wait for the streetcar. It'll pick you up there, take you down the river, turn on Canal Street, and drop you off right in front of your hotel on Canal Street. So it's a really easy way to get back to your hotel. The streetcar is usually running every like 20, usually between 20, every 20 to 30 minutes. So yeah, that's a real easy way to get back, y'all. They go both ways, up and down the river. Yep, both ways. All right. If you're looking for a party, the street everybody to turn on, this way you're gonna find out. We call it the adult version of Bourbon Street, basically. Okay? Yeah. Bourbon Street gets a little wild, man. So this place is just a little bit more calm, you know. That adult. That's right. That adult. Yeah. Look up here to our right, y'all. There's a street sign, a blue street sign right here to our right. Somebody tell me what that sign say. Frenchmen. Write that down. Put that on your to-do list. Frenchmen Street. So this way you're going to get the real music. Live jazz, live blues, country, reggae, zydeco, Latin, whatever genre you like, it's all live out here. So you come out here and you bar hop. Wherever it sounds good, that's where you go. So most nights they don't have no door charge. They have like basically 10 different restaurants, 10 different bars. And like I say, you just come out here and bar hop. Follow the music. That's what we say. Follow the music. The Treme don't come this far, but literally it's only a block away. Like if you go to the get up the streetcar, just one block over to walk to Frenchmen Street. Usually about 7, 8 o'clock. On a Saturday, kind of all day. But any other day of the week, 7, 8 o'clock. Right here to our right, y'all. Dat Dog. D-A-T. Who dat? Like my New Orleans Saints. Dat Dog. Look at the windows, people. They're serving dogs. Yeah, crawfish dogs, regular dogs, smoked dogs, vegan dogs, alligator dogs. They got vegan dogs, man. They got Miss Piggy dogs, okay? They even have Snoop Doggy dogs, okay? Guys, they got the Snoop Doggy dog. No, Look right here, Ty, right, y'all. Oh, man, you never know, my lady. Okay. But right here, y'all, this is the Spotted Cat Music Club. This is one of the most popular places for live music around New Orleans, y'all. Spotted Cat Music Club. Put that on your to-do list, okay? Treme Neville? Right here to our left. Sometimes she might be at the Spotted Cat, but right here to our left, this is the Snug Harbor. Charmaine Neville, Cyril Neville, that's one of Aaron Neville's brothers. He also play over here. If you know Wynton Marsalis, he play it whenever he's in town. He'll play it, but his brothers Branford and Jason Marsalis, they play over here at the Snug Harbor also. So that's the best jazz bar if you want some of that good, authentic jazz music, y'all. Trombone Short is international now. He has a lot of gigs everywhere. So he's in town sometimes, but I'm not sure if he's in town right now. Actually, you just missed him. He was here for the Jazz Fest like 2 weekends ago. Yeah, so he's probably gone now. All right, but we're about to head on out the French Quarters now. There's a lot more stuff for us to see today. Y'all bear with us. If you could get right. I say you go right. But y'all bear with us. These streets are really bad in New Orleans. I call it like equal opportunity streets. It doesn't really matter what neighborhood you live in, rich neighborhood, poor neighborhood, historical neighborhood. Everybody's streets are terrible. So bear with us, y'all. Okay, it's a little bumpy around here. Alright, but we're about to head to the 9th Ward. So somebody was asking about the muffalata. Has any of you guys had a po' boy since you've been here? Po' boy? Oh,
Yes.
You never eaten one? Okay, so there are certain things you have to do when you come to New Orleans. You have to get beignets. You have to go and visit Bourbon Street just to see what it's all about. And you have to eat a po' boy sandwich because it was founded here. If you don't know what a po' boy sandwich is, you can kind of imagine just like a Subway sandwich. I guess that's what it looks like. We call the bread French bread in Louisiana. So you take this big loaf of French bread, they're gonna cut it 6-inch or 12-inch. They're gonna put lettuce, mayo, tomatoes, and pickle, and then they're gonna overload it with whatever meat or seafood or veggie. Overload. Okay, fried shrimp po' boys, fried catfish, blackened alligator, roast beef, grilled chicken, meatball, whatever meat you like, hot sausage. Okay, anything. It's good, y'all. They got a place on Frenchmen Street. Nola Po' Boys, N-O-L-A, short from New Orleans, Louisiana. Nola Po' Boys, they're really good. So that's the place I recommend. And they have 2 locations in the French Quarters, one on Bourbon Street and one on Frenchmen Street. So if you want you a good po' boy, Nola Po' Boys. If you ask me my favorite, fried shrimp. You can't go wrong with a fried shrimp po' boy. It's just that's the go-to right there.
What's your favorite po' boy?
Roast beef and shrimp.
Roast beef. Mine is a fried oyster po' boy.
We have a couple of local restaurants coming up. So I like pointing out some of the local stuff. So if you want to get outside the French Quarters, check out some places where the locals eat. There's one restaurant coming up called Morrow's. We're going to pull up right next to it, but it's spelled like tomorrow without the T-O. If you watch the Food Channel, they were like on the Food Channel a couple times. It's spelled like M as in mother, O-R-R-O-W''S. But it's right up here on our right, y'all. It's going to be this little white building, white and black. There's a little gallery up there. But Morrow's, really good shrimp and grits, chicken and waffles. They have different kind of pastas, and the specialty dish is gumbo ramen. If you haven't had gumbo's put on top of rice usually. They put it on top of noodles. So they put a twist on it. It's good. It's really good. So Morrow's, I definitely recommend this place. Local owned. Okay. Yeah, definitely for sure. Just if you're gonna go there, try to get that before the weekend. On the weekend, they're really, really busy. So, go there on, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, you don't have to get reservations. But just I know on Saturdays, it's just always a wait because they're real popular. So yeah, try and go there at least before Saturday. parking is. A lot of these places, a lot of local restaurants, they don't really have a parking lot or anything for you to park in. So it really do better if you get your Uber to the place. Yeah, because the parking isn't great around here. This street's called St. Claude. In the French Quarters, it's Rampart Street. But once you get out the French Quarters, it turns to St. Claude Avenue. Oh man, we didn't call it the train. If you could beat it.
I guarantee Jose's not on that train.
I don't know.
Hopefully it's under.
It might not be that long, but you never know. Yeah, we can go on Franklin. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can make the U-turns, right?
Right.
Well, there was another restaurant. I'll just tell y'all about it. We're not gonna be able to pass it up. But sometimes when I talk about beignets, people are like, "Is there anywhere where you can go and get like beignets with some type of filling, you know, like chocolate or something in the beignet?" So there's this place called Stuffed Beignets and Burgers. Stuffed. So it's spelled like STUPHD. It's almost like it's my cousin or something.
This motherfucker.
But basically, they have beignets. They have like
I'll take
savory
care of it.
beignets, and then they have like desserts. So they have like Philly
I'm sorry,
cheesesteak
I'm
beignets,
typing.
It's all right.
grilled chicken, grilled shrimp. They have one called the Creole beignet, which is like all kinds of different seafood in it. They have like crawfish tails and shrimp tails and stuff in it. But it's really good. They have the strawberry beignet and the Oreo. That's my favorite dessert one, the Oreo filled beignet. But it's real good. That's another place that was also on the Food Channel. Stuffed. STUPHD. Stuffed beignets and burgers. Look them up on Google. They're real popular. That's a local favorite right there for sure. And when you go tell them Stuff Us sent you. Yeah, let them know, man.
Yeah.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
See some doors on your right side, and they'll probably be inside.
All right.
And if you go in there, I think you'll find Michaela.
So now we're about to go through the ninth ward a little bit, y'all. So I'm gonna tell you about some more food later on. I don't want to get y'all, hungry back there. Not yet. So we'll talk about Hurricane Katrina a little bit. Y'all remember Hurricane Katrina, right? Yeah. Hurricane Katrina. So the biggest difference in New Orleans. So this year, in a couple of months, in August, is gonna be the 19th year anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. So it's been 19 years.
19 years, that's right.
So the biggest difference between 2005
People
and
quit
now
acting
is
like it was
population.
yesterday.
2005 in New Orleans, like in the city, the population was about 580,000 people. In 2023, population in New Orleans is about 380,000.
I was like Andy Dufresne,
So
and
almost
I
20 years
waited
later,
through
that's like
all
200,000
the
people
muck and
that were never able to
so
come
that
back
I
home.
could total vehicles
some
when I worked
neighborhoods
for
look like
Progressive
nothing ever happened,
as an
and then you
adjuster.
do have some other areas, like out here in the Ninth Ward, things still look pretty rough. The Ninth Ward was the most flooded part of the city during Hurricane Katrina. So on average, you had about 8 feet of water across the whole city of New Orleans, across 80% of New Orleans. In this neighborhood, the water got as high as 20 to 22 feet. So most of these homes were completely underwater, most of them. Most of these homes are original properties as well. So these homes have seen like many hurricanes. We build with something called cypress wood in Louisiana. Cypress wood don't rot, termites don't eat it, so it's really good, for the climate, the swampy environment we have down here. So most people had to rebuild the properties from the inside out. So if the house wasn't totally washed away, you had to go, when you came back, you took all the walls, floors, appliances, furniture, everything from the inside that had mold all over it, you had to throw it away and then redo that whole property from the inside out. Later on, we will pass up the levees and the pumping stations. They say New Orleans is kind of shaped like a bowl. So we have levees and pumps to protect this little bowl from all the water that's around it. But later on, we're going to drive right past the levees, and I'll explain all that to y'all a little bit more once we pass the levees. Coming up, oh, come on, Siri. Anyway, coming up, y'all, there's a light pole that have some rings on it, like some rusty lines that you'll see. And these are going to be like watermarks from Hurricane Katrina. So y'all about to actually see exactly how high the water was sitting at this exact location. So you gonna pull up right next to this pole. It's gonna be right here on the right side of the bus, y'all. Light pole, right here on the corner. Y'all see this light pole top right? Look, open the door very quick. Let me just show what y'all don't see. See all the brown rings going up and down? That's all water lines from Hurricane Katrina. Some of the rings are starting to fade, but you can see some of the rings going up 2-3 feet over our heads on this bus, y'all. So really, really traumatic event. I always tell people, I got you. So, but I always tell people I'm glad I was a child when Hurricane Katrina hit. I was 12 years old, did not have any responsibility. My family was lucky enough to evacuate the day before the storm hit. My mama's house had about 12 feet of water. Again, we were lucky. We lived in a 2-story house at the time, so we were able to save a lot of our stuff. But some people didn't save nothing. But they see from the Houston area, right? My family, we evacuated to Katy, Texas. You know what Katy's at, right? Right next to Houston. So we stayed out in Katy for about a year. If it was up to me, I would have stayed in Texas, okay? Everything is bigger in Texas, y'all, okay? I'm telling you. But check out this brick house tile right, y'all. This is a gutted house right here, tile, right? So this is how most of the properties looked after Katrina. So you have to take all the walls and, all the interior, toss it out, redo that whole thing. Yeah. As long as you pay your taxes, keep the grass cut. That property just sit there as long as you need it to, really. So still have a lot of vacant homes in this particular area. Predominantly poor neighborhood, but you had like an 85% home ownership rate out here. Most of these properties were passed down for a long time. So flood insurance, not mandated on a lot of these older properties. A lot of people just couldn't afford it anyway. So that was kind of, it hurt a lot of people after Katrina if you didn't have no flood insurance, really. Most of them, nah, I doubt it. A lot of people felt it was easier to start over with someone new. Also, especially if you have kids, the schools and stuff are a lot better other places, so you probably have better opportunities for the kids and stuff. So, yeah, a lot of people just started over somewhere else. I still have family that live out like Houston area, Katy area. Real good schools out there. I love the schools out there in Katy. All right, but anybody? I'm sure you guys know of Harry Connick Jr. Yeah. So Harry Connick, he's from New Orleans. He came together with Wynton Marsalis and the Marsalis family, the Dave Matthews Band, Habitat for Humanity, and a few other organizations. All the colorful homes y'all see coming up to our left and our right. All these colorful homes. This area is called Musicians Village. Musicians Village. So this was built up in like 2008. They pretty much built, 75, 80 homes, and they were finding artists and musicians to give the homes away to, basically. So it's kind of a way to preserve the arts and the music. Of course, what's New Orleans without all that kind of stuff, right? Right up here on the right, y'all, the Ellis Marcellus Center for Music. So the kids get to go here, they give them all kind of instruments, teach them how to read music, all kind of after-school programs. Really, really cool center for the kids. Also, real quick to our left, on the front of the Purple House, on the left side, y'all, directly to our left, got like a little cutout on the front porch. Anybody ever heard of Mardi Gras Indians or Black Masculine Indians? Very, very fascinating culture. If you never heard of it, just Google it. You'll see it's really, really pretty. These guys make these suits. It takes between 10 to 12 months to make one suit. So it's a real dedication. It's all hand sewn. They do it basically for Mardi Gras. So on Mardi Gras morning, they come out in the streets with their tribes. Maybe about 10, 15 guys. You're going to see them singing and dancing and chanting. You can hear drums and tambourines. They're going out to find other tribes so they can battle. So when they start battling, they start singing and dancing, and they talk a whole lot of smack to see who look the prettiest. Yeah, it's all about looking pretty. And a lot of the chiefs, their crown go about 10, 15 feet tall. Like all the chiefs want to have the biggest crown. So they'll say stuff like, well, whoa, pretty, pretty big chief, pretty, pretty big chief. No rambashi, no rambashi. That means don't come over here with the raggedy stuff, okay? It's like French Creole they be talking. No rambashi, no bow. So no one bow, it means like I'm not gonna bow to you because whatever chief looking the prettiest, they gonna bow and let the other one know. Like you sold some pretty work, on your suit. So yeah, like I said, just Google it, you'll see, really, really pretty. But it's a real fascinating culture. You don't see in other parts of America. We're about to head on out of here now. One last thing I want to show y'all, one of these shotgun houses. What y'all know about the shotgun houses? Anybody? Yeah, some of y'all know. Yeah. Usually you find them in the southeastern area, like southeastern part of the United States, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Louisiana, stuff like that. It's these little narrow homes. They say back in the day you could stand in the front door, open the back door, bust a 12 gauge shotgun through there, you're not gonna hit nothing. The bullet gonna go straight through y'all, okay? So we call them shotguns. I'll show you guys a couple good examples coming up. So right up here coming up on our right, y'all, this kind of yellow, goldish color house on this corner. To our right, shotgun. So walk through the front door. First room is gonna be a living room or a bedroom. Walk to the next room, that's another bedroom. After that, it's a little bathroom. After the bathroom is the kitchen. After the kitchen, mama and daddy room by the back door. No privacy, no hallways, no doors, just room to room to room to room. Very interesting stuff, y'all. Very, very interesting. And they coming up, they got one for sale up here, y'all. A lot of times people ask me, how much this stuff costs out here? Got some folks on the bus from California. Y'all stay out of this, okay? But anyway, right here to our right, y'all. This house, it was built last year, 1,800 square feet, 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath. It was listed for $450,000 last year, y'all. $450,000. They don't have no backyard. I guess that's a driveway. No offense, look at your neighbors. I'm just saying for $500,000, this is the hood. Like, come on, man. This the hood. Like, come on, man. I'm just saying, y'all. Come on now. It's ridiculous. I mean, come on, man. And you gonna have to get flood insurance on that thing? I mean, I don't know. Good luck for sure. Yeah, good luck with that. All right, but we heading on out here, y'all. We're about to head to the cemetery. Also, we're gonna go down and drive down Esplanade Avenue and see some big mansions before we get to the cemetery. Also, look on the left side, y'all.
It's hot as hell in here.
I know.
Y'all might call these like duplex. Right, like a duplex house. Right. We say you take one shotgun, jam it up with that other one, boom, double barrel. There it is. Okay. Boom, there it is. Double shotgun. Y'all see it, okay? Straight to the back.
I didn't know that.
One family on one side, one family on the other, okay?
I'm gonna take some stuff for
you hopefully, right? A shotgun house is already interesting, but a double shotgun? Oh goodness. Be down to the cemetery in about 10 minutes or so, y'all. We're gonna walk around. I want to show y'all a few tombs, and then after the cemetery, we're gonna go to a little place called Morning Call and take a break. Morning Call, it might sound like fighting words for some folks, but Morning Call beignets are better than Cafe Du Monde. Yes, I said it. I know.
Just a lump of dough.
What's that?
Just a lump of dough.
Morning Call
with
is
sugar
they're
on
actually
it.
a little bit older than Cafe Du Monde, so they were actually here before Cafe Du Monde was in New Orleans. So that's the local favorite. So we can go there and take our break today, y'all, after the cemetery. Oh man, you got on that black? Oh man, good luck, man. Hope you brought a bib or something, man. I don't know. They should tell y'all that before y'all get on this tour bus. Bring a bib. We get beignets today. But also at Morning Call, they have beignets, but they have other options too. They have mini muffaladas. They have little cups of gumbo. And you guys have had some etouffee. They have some really good etouffee. I love the crawfish etouffee over there. That's my favorite dish. So yeah, they have other options besides just beignets. So yeah, that's a cool little spot. We're gonna stop at, y'all. We'll be there like 20 minutes. Oh yeah, about 20 minutes. If it takes a little bit longer, that'll be fine. But usually 20 minutes gives us enough time to get in there. Y'all get your refreshments and everything.
Yeah, do they got air conditioning in there?
So that's usually enough time.
Is that how they get you to buy more drinks or something?
All right. So now we're driving through the 8th ward. Sometimes people ask me about like the wards that we have in New Orleans. It's spelled like W-A-R-D. So in Louisiana, we were under the French rule before we became part of the United States. So some of our laws, like we have a few laws that's still under Napoleonic Code. But the main difference in Louisiana and other states, we're the only state that's divided into parish and a county. It's the same thing, just a different way to say it. So in Louisiana, there are 64 parishes, and then within the parishes, they're usually just divided by like wards or precincts or just neighborhoods. But the biggest, bigger parishes have a lot of wards. So like New Orleans is inside of Orleans Parish. That's the biggest parish in the state. So there's 17 wards that divides Orleans Parish. My lady out there in Cottonport, do y'all have wards in y'all parish? My lady, yeah, you do? Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
we have 5th ward.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, we got 17 down here. If you're from New Orleans, your ward is kind of how you gauge where you're from. So, like I'm from the 8th ward. Some of y'all might know Fats Domino, famous rock and roll blues singer. He was born and raised out in the 9th ward, where we just came from. Lil Wayne, famous rapper from New Orleans. He's from the 17th ward. So, Tyler Perry, Medea, he's from the 3rd ward. So, yeah. Really? Okay. A lot of Creole folks from the 7th ward. No, for real. Yes, that's where the Creole were kind of living at in the 7th ward. Because actually, we're about to drive through the 7th ward. We had a little area called Treme. Anybody ever saw the series Treme? Really, really cool show. It's on HBO. T-R-E spelled Treme. If you look at your little brochure, the little V.I.P. city tour brochure, there's a little section in the brochure that talks about that neighborhood. But the show had a guy named John Goodman. John Goodman. He was the lead actor in that series. The show basically followed the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina. Talked about stuff with the levees, talked about a lot of the cultural stuff in New Orleans. Like really, really cool show. But it was named after this neighborhood because this is one of our most coveted parts of the city. The Treme neighborhood is known for being the birthplace of jazz music, and the Treme neighborhood is also known for being the oldest established Black American neighborhood in the United States. Established in the early 1800s, late 1700s, way before enslavement ended, and that was because of the French and the Spanish that lived here. So the French, they were a lot more lenient during slavery times. The French followed something called Code Noir. The Code Noir translates to Black Code. Some of the codes would say things like, the enslaved must speak the tongue of the land. If you got caught running away, you might get branded with the fleur-de-lis. The enslaved had to be properly fed and clothed. Most importantly, everybody in the French colony had to be baptized Catholic because Catholicism was the only legal religion. So everybody also had to be off on Sundays. It was a non-working day of worship. So on Sundays, you go to Congo Square, and that was where you can go and enjoy your off day. You go to Congo Square and you sing and dance, sell goods. The Spanish, they were like kind of lean like the French, even more lean than the French. The Spanish brought a law, it was called manumission. Manumission allowed people to legally purchase their freedom and their family's freedom. Once you did that, you were labeled a free person of color. So in New Orleans, there were many more free people of color compared to enslaved, but they all lived amongst each other. So it was a really kind of different dynamic as far as like the history of slavery here in Louisiana, especially in New Orleans. Most notable free person of color was a lady named Marie Laveau, the Queen of Voodoo. Her father was French, her mother was half African, half Choctaw Indian. So pretty interesting stuff. Today, Congo Square is called Louis Armstrong Park. Sits right next to the French Quarters. Beautiful park. They still do drum circles and stuff out there every Sunday. This neighborhood used to be a really nice area up until like the late 1960s. The late 60s, they built the I-10 right here to our left. They tore down all the trees, the live oak trees that was here, and a lot of the traffic started traveling on top of the neighborhood and not through it no more. So a lot of business stopped getting business out here. So, but yep, look at this though, yo. We about to make this right turn right here on Esplanade Avenue. We in the hood right now. But once we make this turn, we'll be around multi-million-dollar mansions, okay? I'm telling you, it's like gumbo, all right?
We all
Talk
just need to get along.
on this street right here, you can have a barbecue, at midnight. You walk one block over to your right, you wouldn't walk your dog at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, okay? I'm telling you, it is like that, okay? So these are like legit mansions, The proper name, they're called antebellum properties. Antebellum. Yeah, antebellum. Most of these are built before the 1860s. You know, really old. Yeah. The oldest one out here was built in 1829. I'm gonna point that one out to y'all. Built in 1829. That's still standing out here. And just like in the French quarters, there's rules, you know, as far as the maintenance. You know, it's called Esplanade. Esplanade. We say Esplanade here. Esplanade Avenue. This street takes you all the way back to the French quarters, all the way back to Frenchmen Street. This street goes all the way back that way to the river, basically. Uh-oh, what's going on over here? Not too much. Oh, accident. Goodness gracious. Oh, no. That's a town. But, what I was about to say, look, this area, so they say that New Orleans is kind of like a bowl. Some people say it's more so like a T than a tree. So you kind of have like these bowls here and there. You gotta have a few ridges. So this is one of them ridges. They kind of sit up a little bit, y'all. So this area probably had about 3-4 feet of water. But you also notice a lot of these homes sit up, you know, they kind of elevated a few feet up. So they didn't have too much flooding here. But they did have a lot of wind damage. A lot of tree branches flying off and busting all through the windows and stuff, you know. Like, look at this tree right here, Ty, right? I mean, she had probably had to cut a couple. A lot of them branches be reaching all the way down into the street and stuff. They be having to cut them every once in a while. The power lines running all through the branches and stuff, so power out for months, you know, during that time. Check out these colorful ones over to our left, y'all. It's that French Caribbean Creole flavor right there. Good question. So, Cajun and Creole. Cajuns originally were from Canada. There was a place called Acadia. Now it's like Nova Scotia area. Canada. That's where Cajuns come from. Yeah. So the French Canadians. So Acadians. Yeah, and then the Acadians came here. So technically from France, and then you get what I'm saying. But anyway, so they were Acadians, okay? And then they came to Louisiana. They were kind of put out of their land in the early 1800s. They live now in like Lafayette, Louisiana, Baton Rouge. We call that Cajun country. Creoles were from Louisiana or Haiti. Those are two French colonies. It really wasn't about your skin color or what language you spoke. It was if you were native to the area. If you were born and raised in that area, you were Creole. So in Louisiana, we had French Creole. They were Spanish Creole. They were Haitian Creole. It was just like a, you know, it's like a cultural thing, you know. Difference in the food, Cajun food is spicy. Cajun food is gonna have more meat and pork in it. Creole food is really seasoned, but it's not spicy. Creole food has a lot of seafood, crawfish tails, shrimp tails, a lot of seasoning, onions and peppers and stuff like that. So a Creole dish would be more so things with rice, gumbo, étouffée. Cajuns do the pork sausages and boudin. What y'all know about the boudin? Boudin's like a pork sausage that they make out in the country. Yeah, that's a Cajun dish. They make something called boudin balls. It's an appetizer. Look like a hush puppy. It's really good.
Yes, they are.
All right. One more house, y'all, before we get to the cemetery, y'all. Right over here, Tom, right? Check out this green and white one. Got the red staircases. This one was built in 1902, so this one isn't as old as some of the others, but it's still fancy, okay? Only 13,000 square feet. That's it. That's it, just 13,000, you know? Look on this side, y'all. They got a little fountain in the gazebo. You know, sometimes me and Ian, we get up here, y'all, and we be kind of jealous when we drive past, you know? Because, yeah, we be looking over there, and the whole family, they over there drinking tea, you know, eating crackers and cheese, you know what I'm saying? And Ian love tea, okay? So we want to pull up, y'all. We'll go have a little party, okay? Oh yeah, for sure. Most of these gonna start you at least $1 million. Most of them. I mean, you might find a little smaller one that might be 850,000 maybe, but a fixer up, but yeah. So he's gonna cost you. And then once that hurricane hit, and you got to maintain all of this stuff, get the stuff restored. That's even more money. So you notice that they're on an angle. They say because back in the day, you didn't have no AC and stuff. You go on your front porch and they'll kind of have a breeze come on your porch because of the angle that they built the homes on. So that's why you notice a lot of them kind of on a little slant, kind of sort of. Got the big live oak trees, you know, so get a little breeze sometimes on that porch. All right, y'all. So we're about to pull up to the cemetery now. So my man Ian, he's gonna be in the bus while we out at the cemetery. So if you have like a jacket or just anything that you need to leave at your seat, it'll all be locked up nice and safe inside the bus. We're not gonna be out here very long, maybe like just 10 to 12 minutes or so. I want to show y'all a few tunes. Y'all can take some photos and stuff if you like. You know, like I said, as soon as we leave here, morning call is like 5-6 minutes away, and that's where we're gonna get some refreshments. And they also have restrooms over at morning call also. Yeah, this is good right here. All right, y'all. Y'all come follow me.
Are you going there? What's the name?
St. Louis Cemetery number 3 is what we're talking about. I wonder if we'll stop at the one that Marie Laveau's at.
No, that's downtown.
Massachusetts Cemetery number 1. And which cemetery is Nicolas Cage's?
Same one.
Figures.
There's a
Probably the
pyramid.
most expensive.
There's a pyramid down there.
Yeah, I know. It's a tribute to the Illuminati.
Yeah, but this shit takes a long time to get a bunch of people to do anything. Bullshit. Can't even breathe.
Are you
back
okay?
here. It's fucking hot as fuck in this thing.
Yeah, the AC isn't
Sorry.
working very well.
It is not?
No, it's really hot in the back.
Oh, I didn't know. I'll turn it up.
Miserable.
Down here.
Yes, we know how to roll.
This fat girl likes her air conditioning.
Especially if you're paying money.
No,
If we was just getting a ride, you know, I could see, but being around sheep.
Look at the tombs that people are buried in. They have to bury people in tombs here because we're under sea level. The caskets come up. It's happened in my city.
I'm going to say anywhere along the river or bayou or anywhere.
Yep. I have pictures where a casket came up out the ground because it was flooding.
I tell people still to this day it'll happen.
Yep. Think about having to bury your grandma again because she floated up. That's not cool.
Terrible, right?
That's disrespectful.
I know. So you think those houses were nice? There's a tomb right here. Half it. It is a tomb though. So this tomb, a little bit over $1 million. This devil's skeleton. See, if you Google it, it says she's in there by herself. She didn't have a daughter. They said her daughter and her had a disagreement before she passed, and she said the daughter couldn't come with her. So it's just her right now, as far as I know.
Oh, she cut her off.
Yeah. But come right over here real quick. Let me show y'all something. Explain to y'all this whole process. So right here we got the Persini family. Now originally, we did have in-ground cemeteries when the French first arrived here. But they didn't last long because we have a high water table. So most areas, you dig about 5 feet, you hit mud and water. The French, they thought the Bay Area shallow grades, 2.5, 3 feet deep. That didn't work either, because every time it will rain, you might be in your kitchen, somebody come floating past your window. That's not cool, you know what I'm saying? So this made a lot more sense. This came to New Orleans with the Spanish culture. Typically, you find these tombs like Spain, South Central America. You might find other places also, but you mainly find it Spain, South Central America, and here in New Orleans. We call these tombs family tombs. We also call them oven tombs. So family, because it's meant for your family. Just because this one is filled, it don't mean that the tomb is filled. If you look on the side, they got plaques all on the side also. So these things really are like, they're advertised as unlimited, okay? So family tombs, because it's for the whole family. Oven tombs, because it's hot like an oven. Underneath all the pretty stuff, the granite, the marble, it's like a pizza oven, like a brick oven underneath all that stuff. So come down here real quick. Let me show you all this pizza oven. So these are getting kind of old. Bricks. You see all the bricks starting to expose itself and stuff. So basically, it's like a brick foundation underneath all the pretty stuff. When it's time for somebody to go inside of a tomb, you want to take something, knock in the brick wall, you're going to put the body on the shelf. A casket is not mandated, embalming will hold up the process. We want the body to decompose, so we don't want to do all that embalming. So we're going to put the body in here, we're going to close it, it's going to have to remain shut for 1 year and 1 day. That's going to ensure that that body undergoes its own, decomposition. Once that time is up, you can reopen the tomb, put somebody else inside. So let's say two had time for somebody new. You can reopen the tomb, take out the remains. After 2-3 years, it's not that much. But anyway, you're going to take all those remains, put it in a bag. We're going to label that bag with that person's name. We're going to take the bag, put it back on the shelf. You might have heard, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Yeah. We're going to take the 10-foot pole, push it back to the bag. The bag is going to drop down the shaft. It's like a little slide. And it's going to slide underneath the tomb into the cavote. Cavote means cave in French. It's a basement, basically. So the remains drop into the basement, you put somebody else on the shelf, you do this over and over and over and over and over, and in 150 years, you got 35 family members hanging out under this family. So it saves a lot of space, and it's like the family's having a barbecue forever. That wasn't funny, I'm sorry. That wasn't funny. The cheapest tombs, like starting today, we're talking like $300,000. That's gonna be like, if you look around, you got the tombs that just painted white, that's just gonna be talking about $300,000. Once you get a tomb full of granite and marble and all that stuff, then you're going way up there. But simple stuff, $300,000. Most people invest in something called perpetual care. That's like an insurance maintenance kind of thing. So you pay every few months or every year or whatever your deal is, and you get pressure washed, you get flowers, whatever you want to pay for, you put that in your perpetual care. Okay. Any questions so far?
What if someone dies within 6 months?
Okay. That's two. So if somebody died within a year and a day, y'all know what like mausoleums are. We call them wall vaults, those slots. If you go to our old cemetery, if you go to St. Lucifer 1, which is our oldest above ground cemetery, you can't see inside of it because there's a big mausoleum or a wall vault surrounding the whole cemetery. Those were our temporary holding place. So we call it a year and a day rental vault. So if you look back there between the tombs, that's one of them back there. So yeah, we call them year and a day rental vault. Somebody passed 5 months later, you bring one of those for 7 months. And that family member, they got to leave it wait back there 7 months. Then once that time is up, they come back and get it. Put it back in front.
We passed a building a while ago. It took up a whole block.
Thank you, Porter. Appreciate you.
some crank in the AC.
Thanks. Ouch. Ugh.
Hey, we need to shout out the tours that were on the bus and
Tourists?
the tour bus that we're taking.
They don't even have air conditioning.
We're going to tell everybody to tip accordingly. Oh, it's showing you. Hold on. We're going to show everybody to tip accordingly.
Okay.
One for the driver and one for the guide.
Well, he still roasted us back here the whole way, so.
Well, hey, he didn't know it was that way.
I have to be
The
honest.
squeaky wheel gets the grease, so if you don't say something, they can't do anything about it. Look how beautiful that grotto is with Mary.
Yeah, just a little bit.
He's gonna let me do a shout out for your channel.
What do you mean? On what?
I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna talk to everybody.
Oh, don't do that. Just let it be.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, these guys make a lot of money off this shit. I'm not, you know. Jesus, dude.
Just trying to get you new subscribers. If they wanted to
I know, but not these people.
Okay. You're the boss.
No, I'm not a boss. I just don't want to shout my shit out to a bunch of tourists.
It's your channel,
Right.
so I'll respect your wish.
I hear you. This would have been a lot funner if they would have turned the air conditioner on a little bit.
Yeah,
Really weird.
Honestly, that's why I got nauseous.
Is that to make us buy drinks at morning call, or what's the deal?
Probably. That, if I get overheated, I start to get nauseous.
Yeah, me too.
And so I had to take some Zofran because I was not feeling well.
Shit, we could have walked up here and sweated the whole way.
Hey, do you have an extra one of those? No, do you have an extra one? I don't want to take yours.
It's a lot to get out. Go ahead, eat it.
Oh, you take it. I'm good.
Oh, yeah. I ain't buying no fucking cone. Brown sugar.
Welcome, guys. My grandfather's recipe. Our contact is a good salt, Pauline, baby almond, we are going to be It's made of sugar cream, butter pecan, vanilla, and a whole lot of love. I have my original, I have a coconut with rum and a pecan with rum.
Man, it's so hot in here.
I sell them for $3.
She's selling them for $3. No thanks. I can make my own.
What I'm saying, dude.
Original, the coconut with rum, and the white stick.
Basically, we're getting cornered into buying pralines on the bus.
Yeah.
Just let you know.
I'm going to tip our driver and our tour guide.
It's a VIP tour, right?
Yeah.
You think that would be, what is it called, inclusive?
Yeah. Like they could offer a little something. Like, for instance, I made koozies for my wedding guests at my wedding. Oh, for sure. Sir, this gentleman back here said he's buying you a parlay of your choice for giving up your seat. He says yes.
No, he can buy me about 15 beers and they know it.
What's your name?
Shout out to Charles for giving up his seat, man. Excuse me, Charles is very nice seat companion. I'll buy you two. We don't care.
No, I'm the song. I have the different guys. So.
Buy a new air conditioner.
All three are just the coconut with rum in it.
Jesus.
Coconut with rum. Thank you. Anybody else?
Yeah, we basically were cornered into
One
it.
coconut is the white sticker, the red sticker, or pink sticker. That's the rum one.
Okay.
You getting two rums, so you want an original and a rum. Here we are. We're paying original and a rum coconut. Here, it's for a treat.
Yeah, I have two. Oh, but what do you think is delicious?
Two of my original more winners. That's what I think. It's like grandfather's recipe. I can't go wrong. The coconut, this one, here is for a treat.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Charles, he said give this to you because you paid. Yes, 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 you deserve it. They asked. What you do with it is your business.
Can we turn the air conditioner up?
Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. We're not done. Wait. My bad. What original? Thank you. Oh my God, it's so good.
One more.
Oh, y'all just making my day. I have original coconut with rum and pecan with rum. Thank you. I never get tired of hearing that. Pecan with rum.
Do you want a Zofran? It's good for nausea.
I'm not nauseous.
Okay.
What about that?
Your butt hurt?
I'm just hot.
I love what I do, guys. Thank
It's
you.
just too much
Thank you.
angles.
I know, yeah. Hers are homemade. She literally make them every morning. So a lot of times she come out and they might still be kind of soft because she bake it literally every morning. So yeah, real deal right here. All right though, y'all. Make sure no empty seats. Yeah, we got everybody. So we be the morning call shortly.
We just need a cold drink with ice. Help us cool down. Or a frozen margarita or something.
Any of you guys ever seen like a jazz funeral? No. Jazz funeral? Okay, yeah.
Cool.
So if you're gonna be in New Orleans all the way through the weekend, you might see like a second line after a wedding. But originally we called them second line. Originally we called them jazz funerals. So after a funeral service, like the service is over, you're gonna take the casket outside. You're gonna hook up that casket to like a mule. The family's gonna line up behind the casket, and they're gonna get a band to line up behind the family. And you're gonna follow that casket from the church all the way to the burial site. So you might go like a mile or two. And that first part is called the drag. You're walking slow. The family is crying and mourning. The band is playing all the slow music. And then once you get to the burial site, you pray over that person. You say your final goodbyes. The band, they stop the slow music. They start playing upbeat music. The family, they stop crying. They take those handkerchiefs that they was wiping their eyes with, and they're gonna start throwing them handkerchiefs over their heads and dancing with them, celebrating that person's life. So it's really just a celebration. So we do it for any occasion now. Weddings, birthday parties. If you come to New Orleans and you want to have a second line because you have arrived, literally, all you have to do, call the police department. You tell them, I'm having a second line on Canal Street at 8 o'clock. I need an escort. You're going to sit down an officer on a motorbike. You pay them, and they're going to block off traffic however long you paid for. Okay? So, yeah. But originally, it came from the funerals that we had.
The AC's not turned up at all. And I'm not going to lie. If As a food critic, I'm gonna tell you it tastes good.
Now, something else y'all might want to come and check
Hot
out.
as hell
Over
on
on the
here.
right side of the bus. All this land on the right, this is considered City Park. Now, most people come to New Orleans and they don't even know that this huge park exists out here. This is one of the biggest parks in the country. People always talk about how big Central Park is. Central Park is only 800 acres. This park is over 1,300 acres. So, besides horses, an amusement park for the little kids, something called Storyland, you know, with all your favorite storybook childhood characters, all kind of stuff, yeah.
And it's beautiful.
Alligators, yes. Some of the park is undeveloped. I mean, park basically was originally a swamp. You see the branches extending on the ground. Yeah, they have a lot of park in the city park. Yeah, a lot of open space out there. And you come out here, you just have a picnic, you set up, have family reunions, you have class reunions. You don't have to pay no money to, you know, have a party out here. It's open to the public.
So does the train still run through here? You have a train?
They used to have an actual train that used to run through here, but now it's just like a little kiddie train,
Okay.
a little tram or something. If you ever visit for the holiday season, like between Thanksgiving up until the New Year, we have something called Celebration in the Oaks. So these trees are called live oak trees, and they basically put over 1 million lights throughout all the live oak trees in City Park. We actually won like a Guinness World Record for having over 1 million lights in the park. So every year you come down for that, you catch a little train and take a little ride and like sightsee, see all the lights. It's pretty cool. Yep. So there's an easy way to get to City Park. The red streetcars on Canal Street, they all have names at the top of it. So if you're trying to get to the French Market, you look at the top of the streetcar, catch a streetcar that says French Market at the top. If you want to get to City Park, there's a streetcar that says City Park at the top of it. So wherever you're trying to look at the top of the
I don't
streetcar,
know.
and that's going to tell you what direction that streetcar is going in.
Or it was. It must have moved it.
All right. So we just a couple of minutes from morning call.
That was
now, y'all.
that was Bud Broiler right there. Bud's Broilers.
We'll
Gone.
take a little break.
That shit was amazing.
On the left side, y'all, these are two Masonic cemeteries. So you gotta be a Mason. Get buried there. It was a Freemason, or like a Eastern Star. Then we have two more Catholic cemeteries to our left and to our right. We love cemeteries in New Orleans, y'all. Okay, we just love them cemeteries. They're everywhere. Yeah, a lot of dead people for sure around here, man. If any of y'all planning on taking like a walking tour at the cemeteries, most of the time they actually have you like meet them out here, because this is kind of like they have like 10 to 12 cemeteries within like a 2 square mile like radius right here. And look, speaking of the name, look over to our left, y'all. Red streetcar. Y'all see it right there? If you want to come to this part of the city, you catch a streetcar that says cemeteries. Okay, it'll drop you off right out here in the middle of the cemeteries. Yep. So this is morning call to our right. When y'all hop off, morning call is the building right below, the little place right behind us to our right. The easiest way to get served, like they know that we're coming here every day, so you just go out there, find a seat inside or outside, and they have waiters that'll come and serve you. So you don't have to go and stand up in the front. You just find a seat and they'll come out to the table. It's 12:17. So we're gonna do 12:35, 12:40. That's about 23 minutes. So
Chore's almost
yeah,
over.
y'all. If you have to make a payment, I'll come out and find you and collect your payment.
Okay, where is there?
For the,
My wallet. We're gonna get a cold drink.
I just want off it.
Well, if you don't want to,
No, I'm not trying to be. I'm just saying. Any chance I get to get off here, I want off.
yeah, it's a little
Fucking hot,
claustrophobic.
dude.
It's a little claustrophobic,
I'm not gonna lie for some
especially when it's hot.
V.i.p.
It makes it worse. It's cool but for $45, it's not worth it if the air conditioner doesn't work. I'll be honest.
It just seems kind of,
$45 a person?
I don't want to say, minimal.
Yeah, it is. It's minimal.
Fucking sweat pads in this position.
Yeah. Do you want a cold drink?
I'm good.
Look, here.
Yeah.
Chill. I'll get you a cold drink. You want a cold drink, please?
Save that gas money by not running air conditioning. Well, that shit makes me mad. 2024. Here I come, fucking dumb motherfucker. Figures. My friend Ian Hennessy's dad owns Morning Call. I hate it when I go on something like this and then you end up like kind of wanting it to be over. Shouldn't feel that way. Yep. All good. Hi, Ozil. All right. Guys, today's day one without Zins. No nicotine at all now. We're not using the pouches no more. Today is no safety net, guys. First day. First day of absolutely no nicotine. No more Zins, no more anything. Today's the first day, but it's the 8th day without cigarettes. I'm getting rid of the nicotine salt. It's not really quitting if I'm just holding myself in there, and they're awful anyhow. They're not, you know. It's definitely harder. The spider bite's horrible. My ass feels horrible right now. Definitely don't feel good, man. I did the best I could. I don't know, make it happen, Jay-Z. I'll punch you in the fucking head too. How's that sound, bitch? There's a huge debate, is there? There's a huge debate. Prove it to me. Prove it to me. Who the fuck is Slotty Heads? Get the fuck out of here, little bitch. Stupid bitch. I ain't seen none of you pull up yet. I don't know how there could be a debate while I sit here and wait for your pussy ass. There ain't no debate. I gotta clean it out, remove the dead, and I gotta remove the dead cells. I gotta dig out my ass. Suck. Whatever the fuck.
That's the flavor. That's what it is. It's a local flavor that y'all want.
Whatever it is, it's fucked my days up. Got real unlucky, that's for sure. To have all this crazy shit happen at once. It's life, though. I don't think she should. I mean, but it ain't up to me. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to ruin this time for anybody. But when I'm reviewing a place or a service and the service is inadequate, I owe you an obligation to tell you the truth. You're going to sweat your nuts off in there. You know? I'm sorry. I can't lie. Why would I? Why would I fucking church up their shit? This is supposed to be V.I.P. You know what V.I.P. means? V.I.P. is like an extra bit that you pay for. Just saying, guys. And I'm not trying to be like, yeah, I'm just going to tell you the truth. Yeah, very important person. I want that air conditioner going through the fucking roof, dog. I don't want to smell anybody's armpits. I want everything cold in there. I don't know if they're trying to get people to buy a bunch of drinks when they pull up here or what, but I'm sorry. I got to tell the truth. I won't harass them about it anymore. I'm gonna take it, you know what I mean? I'll be a man. We'll get through this. I'm not gonna say anything to them, or I'm not gonna ruin anybody else's good time, but I just feel like I need to be honest about it. What's up, Millie? Yeah, ventilation is possible. I'm thinking about taking one of the windows out. Yeah, I could show you around Jack Straw. Absolutely. I don't know what the fuck is with air conditioning in this city, but let me tell you something. If air conditioning stands between you and your fucking business, being that you're in the South, how about you just fucking get the air conditioning, damn it? That's an easy start. I'm alright. I feel good out here in the air. I feel just good out here in the air other than being in that stuffy ass bus. V.i.p. my ass. Thank God for this break. It's just sweaty, dude. Just a sweaty fucking bus. Right? Everybody's crammed in. There's no extra seats. They've sold every fucking seat. So the body fucking temperature is like the bodies are definitely raising the temperature. And then you know, that's what it is, man. Yeah. Yeah, didn't I already tell you, Jack Straw, that I could show you around New Orleans? Maybe. I don't know you, but I might meet up with you. Like I said, yes. What does that mean, James? I'm having a hard time understanding what that means. I don't know, bro. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, hit me up in my email. I don't know where you're getting a rent for $600 at. It's way more expensive than that. Way more expensive than that, dog. They pay big city prices? I guess. There's no more $600 rent, guys. When you think about rent for a poor person, think more like $1,000 to $1,200. Yeah. Now tell me how much that motherfucker needs to make a day. I'm so tired of all this dumb shit, dude. This shit's so dumb, it hurts my head. Think about it. Nobody likes a rabble rouser, but do you like being lied to? That's what I'm trying to say. Do you like to be lied to? How dumb are you? That's really the answer. It's an age-old problem. You can buy something cheaper out in the country where there's no jobs and it's a long way to work. Or you can live in the city for more rent and be right next to your job. Is that right? Let me think that through one time. Same problem people have had for hundreds of years. What was with everybody fucking in the suicide shit yesterday, man? You gotta be strong, dude. We gotta be warriors. You don't want to take the easy way. You gotta stay here and suffer. Day one, no smokes and no crutch. Hell yeah, bro. No tobacco at all. No more tobacco. It's crazy, Porter. Yep, blood fart. Seen that happen a lot. Don't go where it's popular, I guess, but how are you going to make the bills? You got to be a damn magician. Now you got something to say about Blitzworthy Gaming? Huh? Did you win contests for the gaming you do? Like, what's up with that? You play Madden or something? Why is it Blitzworthy? Why is it Blitzworthy? Got to work the corners better. Your mother's out there. That's where we keep your mama. Tell your mama to work the corner better. What you got to say now? Get you wide open. It's all good. I can take it. I can take it. So you just come in a chat and you say Jeffrey Epstein. That's very interesting. Very interesting. $27,000 to $3,000 to get into a hotel. You're right. That's 100%.
$7 for 2 drinks.
What is it? Just whatever.
Coca-Cola
Oh.
and a Sprite.
Damn.
Do
Well, my
you-
friend's dad owns his place.
Oh, really? Oh, good.
The Hennessy's.
Well, since you said that the drivers make a whole lot of money, I'm just going to give them a 5 apiece.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're getting paid well with the prices that you charge.
I mean, it is nothing.
I was standing in line behind the driver and didn't realize it. And I said, the only thing I wish we had was better air conditioning. And he goes, man, I'm working on it. Yesterday, it was freezing everybody
Man, you're
out.
working on it, nothing. That if air conditioning standard between you and your business.
He said that it was freezing everybody out, but yesterday it was overcast and it was raining. So today it's humid and it's not overcast, so it makes
Kelly,
it
love
different.
you too. What's up, Shining Warrior? Jesus loves you as well.
Hey, let me hit that pen. Please and thank you. When they said morning call, I got confused with Port of Call, the restaurant.
This is Michael Hennessy's place.
Have you ever eaten at Port of Call? They
Yeah.
have good food and good po' boys there.
Steaks.
Never had a steak there.
I thought that was the main thing. I don't know.
I don't know. I just order what I want. I don't know. This was pre-COVID, okay? So things could have changed. Are you getting hungry?
I don't think how much he said 40.
We can't
It's
get
40
anything
now.
here, but after the tour, it's over at 1. We can get something, and then we need to decide whether you need to go to a different hospital or if you're okay.
I think I better go. It's still pretty bad.
Okay,
It hurts like hell.
I'll take.
All right, Kev, be careful out there. Yeah, go to some hospital, but different one. That's what the Greyhound buses do. They make friends with a country store that doesn't get a lot of business. And they take their bus and they have their breaks. They drive it to that particular store, that country store. So, being
That way they can patronize them and they can make money.
well, being a bus driver means you get to orchestrate where we stop. You limit your choices. So they always go with the ones that like they get a kickback from.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I don't think the bus driver had to pay for his food and drink
I
here.
guarantee it.
Yeah, because I was standing right
The
behind
way
him.
they're almost working in there.
Nobody asked him for any
He's
money.
almost in there working.
Which, hey, props to him. Okay, after this, we'll eat something. I'm sorry, I did that. I bumped it.
Alright.
We'll eat something and then we'll go to a different hospital and see if they can be nice.
Or just okay?
I'll just lie to him and say you're my husband, and I'm just gonna go in with you.
They want us to go.
Okay. I'll tell a little white lie. I'm not in the habit of lying, but I'll tell a little white lie if it gets you respect. 'Cause that was some bullshit yesterday.
Who are we telling a lie to?
When we go to the hospital, I'm gonna go in with you. You know how you went in by yourself? I'm gonna go in with you, and then when you show them your butt or whatever, I'll just turn my back. Give you your privacy, but I'll be in there. So can't anybody say any shady shit like they did yesterday and get you wrong.
Yeah.
I won't stand for it.
Because you'll be there.
I'll pop off at them.
Because you'll be there and they'll treat you differently than they will me. That's good shit.
Pushed on that broken foot of mine. Neil had the whole
Nice up here. Messed up. Messed up not sitting in the front.
You want me to? Oh, no, you need to sit by the window.
I'm just joking. I'm not bitching about it anymore. It's pointless. I'm not that type of person. I just have
Here,
to be honest.
put your pack in my lap.
Okay. I just have to be honest.
Yeah, it's a little
It's all right now.
rough. Excuse me. I just burped.
Yeah, God bless Tanya. My 2 cents. I gotta get this taken care of. So what if I'm laid up for a few days?
Then I'll stay until you're better. If you need someone to help, like what he does. But if not, then I'll go home.
We'll just
But
peep out.
I'd like to be home definitely for Neil's days off.
Yeah.
That I try to be. I'll run around and do whatever I want to, but I want to be home when he's actually got a day off.
Right.
And that'll be Saturday. He works Sunday, so as long as I'm home for Saturday to be there for him, make sure he's got what he needs.
This used to be the Bulldog.
Oh, really?
And I think there might have been another bar here. But this was a British bar called the Bulldog. They have another one on Magazine Street. But it's gone. I mean, I don't see it. What's up, Rebecca Love? I'm trying to feel better. Ugh. I feel like I'm having a total body breakdown. Just
When
aching and shit.
When I had my spider bite that turned into MRSA.
They said you're an angel.
Oh, nah. I'm just a real friend.
It's all right.
I mean, I run when somebody needs help. But
Shit hurts.
I run to them, not run away. I had a friend of mine stay with me because I was going through a divorce. And I lived on the lake. And my friend Steve, oh, it was so gross. He would have to help me with the bandages. And he'd have to squeeze the infection out because that's what the doctor said to do. It was so gross. And I owe a lot to him for doing that for me because, oh, it's so nasty. And it felt gross. And it was right there where my fat rolls were, or are still. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fat girl. Come at me, bro. I used to weigh 100 pounds more than I do now. I got it all off. It was the chemo, the IVIG, and the steroids that put all the weight on me. We just need to get. You need some antibiotics, man.
Something ain't right.
At this point, you might need like an IV, liquid IV, and I've eaten antibiotics, and let me tell you something. If you have to stay in the hospital, I'll stay in the chair or the couch, you know, whatever.
Look, it's hey, what's up, Anthony Rotondi, Lil Sleazy? What's happening, dog? They stole
Hey.
my shit. I don't have none. I lost all my shitty boy wear, man. It's good to see you, brother. Yeah, them people took my shit, my sweatshirt and stuff.
Last summer, when my sister had cancer,
It's Little Sleazy.
she had 5 surgeries, and I stayed with her the entire summer until she was better and was able to go back to work. And Neil was fine with it because he says family and friends first. Okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
I just saw myself on stream.
Anthony Rotondi. He's a cool motherfucker.
All right, y'all, we good to go. So did you guys enjoy Morning Call? Pretty good little place? Yeah. All right, well, now, I'm not sure if everybody had the beignets, but if you did try the beignets, now when you go back in the French Quarters, you can try Cafe du Monde, and there's another place called Cafe Beignet. Their beignets are pretty good. But like I told y'all, I'm putting my money on Morning Call, okay? It was pretty good, right? Yeah.
Delicious.
But you're looking good, man. So yeah, you look like you didn't have no beignets. So yeah, you're looking good, man. You did a good job, brother. Did a good job. All right. So the last half of tour, we're about to go and drive past one of the levees, and then once we get, once we see one of the levees, we're gonna leave from that area, and we're gonna go to the Garden District and see a few big mansions, some more big mansions before I drop you guys back off. So usually the 11 o'clock tour, it'll run from like 11 to 1:30. It's looking like we'll probably be back down in the French Quarters about 1:15-ish, 1:15, 1:20-ish. Y'all start thinking about where you would like to get dropped off at. So either we'll drop you back off where you were picked up from. I know a lot of people like to go to Jackson Square. So if you want to get dropped off by Jackson Square, by the French Market, that is totally fine, okay? So either we can bring you back to your hotel, we can drop you off like on Canal Street, Bourbon Street, or down by Jackson Square.
It's close to our hotel. Where my trucks
Once we
were.
get done in the Garden District, once we see all the big mansions,
So we
I'm gonna do kind of a roll call.
Get it
See
done.
where
grab
y'all would
something
like
real
to
quick
go.
and go to the hospital.
Yep.
Thank you, likewise.
So in a couple minutes, we're gonna drive past one of the levees. So I'll point it out to y'all. We're gonna see the difference between sea level and where the homes are sitting at in New Orleans. So you guys are kind of gonna understand why we flooded so badly once we drive past the levee. Now our levees, originally, we just had something called earthen levees, or earthen mounds. Look like big green hills. In 1963, we had a big hurricane called Hurricane Betsy. Hurricane Betsy wasn't as bad as Hurricane Katrina, but it did do some damage here. And after Hurricane Betsy, the Army Corps of Engineers, the federal government, they were sitting down to build us some new levees. So they did the levees. The levees were supposed to be, really good. When Katrina hit, The Army Corps of Engineers did a big investigation. They did admit that the levees were not built correctly. There was all kind of mistakes. Even though they admitted to this, there's also a flood act that says that they can't be held liable either. So all the all the damages caused, we couldn't be compensated for any of it because you can't sue the government for stuff like that. So the solution, all they did was remodel the levees. So they didn't raise the walls any taller. Of course, they claimed that would be a little bit too much money. So they just reinforced the walls. And supposedly, our levees now should be able to withstand a 1 in 100 year event. That's what they say. So I say pray for us, y'all. We don't trust that stuff. But y'all gonna see once we pass the levees, y'all gonna see exactly why I say we don't trust it. Okay? It doesn't look too reliable to me. No, it wasn't that somebody left a gate open. The levees actually had cracks in it. Yeah, the levee they were about to pass up, it actually separated from the green hill that was built into. You did have one levee that was hit by a barge out in the 9th ward. Somebody left their barge tied up inside the canal. Once that rainfall was coming down, that barge broke loose, started bouncing up against some cement walls, and broke on a 30-foot hole in the wall. So that's why the 9th wall flooded so badly. So the pumps were working, but the thing is, usually the water is pumped out to Lake Pontchartrain. When Hurricane Katrina hit, the water from Lake Pontchartrain was backflowing into our canals, so we didn't have nowhere to pump the water out to. Yeah, so they had to plug up all the levees with like sandbags before it was able to get the streets drained, and that's why the water set, almost a month and a half during Hurricane Katrina. No way for the water to go. So if you look over to our left, behind the trees, over to our left, you kind of see like a little green hill, and then you kind of see that cement wall built into the hill. That's a levee right there to our left, y'all. I know you're probably thinking, that's it? Yes, that's it right there. That is a levee. On the other side of that wall is a canal, okay? So in a couple of minutes, we're going to make a left turn. We're going to actually drive across that wall over that to our left. And we're going to compare water, we're going to compare the water to the homes on the other side. So like on the right side, there's City Park. City Park, all underwater. It had about 8 feet of water all throughout this park. So we lost thousands of live oak trees. They pretty much had to remodel everything, out here. If you're into golf, we got 2 golf courses coming up, 18-hole professional golf courses. We also have parks. This park is just beautiful. At nighttime, it's like a scary movie. It's a totally different vibe, okay? What y'all know about the Rougarou? I think in the back from Louisiana. What you know about the Rougarou, my lady?
The Rougarou is a mystical creature that's like a part man, part werewolf.
My lady know exactly what she's talking about, okay? Y'all never heard of like a Sasquatch?
Yeah.
We have the Rougarou. It's the Louisiana. She says it's like a werewolf. Has a head of a wolf, bite of a man, really long legs, big feet. It's real hairy. You see it out in the wild, okay? I'm telling you, watch out. Look, we're gonna make this left turn, y'all.
When you're little,
as you drive across the levee,
instead of
you might want to
getting your
sit
ass
up on the
beat
edge of your seat
in
just
public,
a little bit.
your mama doesn't
So
want
you
to
can see out here
get
to our left and our right. You ain't gonna stop right up at the top. You look out to our left and our right, y'all.
And you would straighten up quick.
The water that you're gonna be looking at is at about sea level. Let's see.
You don't embarrass mama in public.
Y'all see
You
that?
never sit down again. Oh yeah, look at
So when Hurricane Katrina hit, all the rainfall was coming down. A lot of the water was backflowing from the lake into the canals. So the water was literally at the top of these walls, like over top of the walls.
Yep.
So let's compare what the water is right now to the homes coming up. Y'all look at this. Sea level compared to the homes coming up. Y'all look at this.
And then levees that
This is the lake
actually
view.
fell apart during Katrina.
Blue crab, how about lakefront? Good stuff. Yeah. So this area, this is one neighborhood. It don't look like it flooded, but there was a lot of water out here, y'all. I'm about to show y'all a watermark, actually. So y'all can see exactly where that water was sitting at.
Blue Pontchartrain
This area
crab.
came back real quick, real good. But a lot of newer newer homes out here, a lot of mortgages. So probably has type of insurance. You gotta have insurance that new, that new mortgage. So most of these times during that. That's a good question. I mean, after Katrina, a lot of people they're kind of getting deals on a lot of these properties. Really, people just selling the properties because they had nothing to come back to. Just take a little money and go. So you have like a lot of right now. We have a lot of issues with like Airbnb and short-term rental. They're kind of like trying to stop all that because a lot of neighborhoods where stuff was kind of affordable, people they kind of bought up them raggedy houses and they made it real nice, and now nobody can afford that. So you have different things going on with that. But this is definitely one of our better looking neighborhoods right here. This is a real nice area. Probably the most modern part of New Orleans. Everything out here is a little bit newer. The architecture, everything's a little more modern. You get a little bit more bang for your buck. You get a nice front yard, a couple, maybe a garage. Around that old money, the antebellum homes, you just gonna get a great big home. That's what we just drove right now. But this is called Lakeview. Lakeview. Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, you can actually go out to the lakefront from here. Mm-hmm. They got it kind of shut off right now. They be having a little construction going on right now, so we have to go out to the lake. But yeah, the lake is maybe like 2 miles. Top right, they find the train. And like I told y'all, don't matter the neighborhood, the streets are raggedy. Okay, I'm telling you, everybody got these raggedy streets, y'all. But now everybody go interstate, about to head to the Garden District. I want to give y'all some good food recommendations before we get to the Garden District. So you might want to get out your phones and your notepads, write down some of this stuff. The number one place I recommend is a restaurant called Oceana. So it's spelled like ocean with the A at the end. It's OCEANA Grill. It's on Conti and Bourbon Street. CONTI, Conti and Bourbon, Oceana. So I recommend Oceana because it's really good, not very expensive. They have a huge menu with a bunch of different options. Anybody who is picky, go to Oceana. You're gonna be able to find something at that restaurant, okay? If you're looking for seafood, best seafood restaurant is called Deanie's. Deanie's Seafood. Y'all been there already? Good stuff, right? So Deanie's is spelled like Dean, like a principal. D as in dog. EANIES. Deanie's Seafood. They're on Dauphine Street, just 1 block over from Bourbon. If you're looking for some good breakfast, the number one place is the Ruby Slipper. Ruby Slipper. Sometimes they might have a wait. The closer you get to the weekend, you're gonna have a little wait, but it is really good. I think that's the best place. Shrimp and grits, chicken and waffles, banana Foster French toast, like all kind of good stuff. Benedict's, stuff like that. Another good place for breakfast is called Lil Dizzy's. Lil, L-I-L, Dizzy, D-I-Z-Z-Y, apostrophe S, Lil Dizzy's Cafe. This is a local owned place. It looks kind of like a little cafeteria setup almost, but their food is so good, really good lunch and breakfast, and they've been voted to have the best gumbo in New Orleans for like the past 3 years. So if you want some authentic, good gumbo, Lil Dizzy's Cafe, okay? Trying to think what else. Probably gonna go around there and bust that up. Good. The Boy House is good. Johnny's Po' Boys. Johnny's is good. I like Nola Po' Boys a little better than Johnny's, but Johnny's is good too. Parkway, yeah, that's the best place, but they outside the French quarters. Trying to think. If you have to do fast food, like if you're in a rush somewhere, Popeye's chicken. Okay, I know y'all have Popeyes where y'all from.
Yeah, our
Popeyes taste better. I'm just saying.
Gas station chicken.
It's called Louisiana Kitchen. Okay, come on now. So we got that real flavor, y'all. Okay. So
I like KFC
chicken.
over Popeye.
Coop's Place. That's a good one. Now that's a little hole in the wall. This is one my lady just said. Coop's Place. C-O-O-P. Like the chicken coop. Coop's Place. It's down by Jackson Square. It's maybe like 2 blocks over from Jackson Square. But they have some really, really good food there, and it's not very expensive. Little hole in the wall type place. So they're good. Yep, Cool's Place. Maybe you want to go and get some brunch. Want to get dressed up, have a little nice brunch. Court of Two Sisters. Want to write that one down. Y'all been there already?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay, so Court of Two Sisters. The dinner is a little bit more expensive, but the buffet brunch is off the chain. Really good food and a live jazz band every day inside the little courtyard. Okay, so that's the Court of Two Sisters. Really good brunch, y'all. It's like a buffet brunch. Trying to think anywhere else that's really good.
Yeah, what's a good steak place?
Good steak. So we got there's Fogo de Chao. Fogo de Chao is a Brazilian steakhouse where you actually go there. They just offer you all different kind of cuts of different meats. So that's a really popular one. Fogo de Chao. I never have been to that. But it might be good. There's also Dickie Brennan's Steakhouse. Dickie Brennan's. So the Brennan's family, they own a bunch of restaurants. They have the Brennan's Breakfast Restaurant, there's Commander's Palace, and then they have the Dickie Brennan's Steakhouse. So their steakhouse is really popular. And one place called Desi Vegas. That's another popular steakhouse that we have. It's like DESI Vegas, VEGAS. Yeah, Desi Vegas. So they're really good too. So that's for steaks and all that kind of stuff. Yep, no problem. And last but not least, if you just want some authentic Louisiana, Cajun, Creole food, two options. One would be the Creole House that's on Canal Street. Creole House. It's the big peak building. Sits to the Marriott. You cannot miss it. So that's where you're going to go to get some etouffee, some good gumbo, jambalaya, boudin, stuff like that. Or on Bourbon Street, there's a place called Mambo's. MAMBO''S. Mambo's. And they're really good. Mambo's have a lot of different kind of alligator. So they do like alligator nachos. They have alligator on a stick, alligator sausage with red beans, stuff like that. So yeah, that's all the good ones. And last but not least, this is the best restaurant in the city. So if you're trying to get outside the French Quarters, you want some soul food, there's a restaurant called Dookie Chase. Dooky. I know it might sound crazy. Dookie, that's right. Dookie Chase. Have any of you guys ever seen The Princess and the Frog? The movie Princess and the Frog. Princess Tiana. Her story is off a lady named. Her story is based off a woman named Leah Chase from New Orleans who owned a restaurant called Dookie Chase. The restaurant's been open since like 1960s. Family-owned business. We're going to go there. You're going to hate us. It's smothered okra and real southern cooking. That's kind of food that you get at your grandma's house down here in the South, y'all. So that's Dookie Chase. Dooky Chase. CHASE. Miss Leah Chase. Yeah, she used to always be on TV. Miss Leah Chase. She was known as the Creole Queen of Cuisine. Yeah, she just passed away a couple years back. But the family still own a restaurant. So check that out. Dookie Chase, y'all. Oh, right next to us, we just passed it up. This little big building, that was a pumping station next to the interstate. Yeah, to pump the water out. Yeah, so like, say if fixes we have a big thunderstorm today, they're gonna have to cut the pumps on to drain the streets because New Orleans is like a bowl. So once it rains, the water don't just drain naturally. They gotta pump it out. Like during Hurricane Katrina, that pumping station was trying to pump the water out, but it had nowhere to go. All right. So we almost to the Garden District now. Look at the cemetery on the right side of the bus, y'all. Cemetery on the right. Now this is the big money. That cemetery we went to earlier, that was nothing. This cemetery have tombs bigger than people's houses, front and backyards bigger than people's houses. They got front doors. You can actually walk inside of most of these at this cemetery. Me myself, I'm going big. Okay. My style of tomb, y'all, is right here coming tower, right? Check it out. You're gonna see a tomb with a Spanish tile roof and its own bell tower. That's a tomb, y'all. Yeah, so you be talking about you can't take it with you, but down here in New Orleans, we taking all the money with us. We're not even done for them kids. We taking every penny, okay? Sorry, kids, okay? That's how we doing it, y'all, okay? I'm sorry. Gotta show off, you gonna do it and I have to do it better. That's just how it go.
When Neil's son.
All right, and before we go off the bridge,
he's gonna get everything when we die.
The big mansions. Let's talk a little bit about Mardi Gras. Anybody on the bus ever been to New Orleans for Mardi Gras? Okay. I know y'all came from Mardi Gras. Did you actually go to the parades, or did you spend the whole time on Bourbon Street?
I took my shirt off.
Parades. Okay, so a
Neil
lot
says
of
it's too
misconceptions
dangerous for
come
me
with
to
Mardi
come,
Gras.
and he won't come with me.
The first thing, everybody for some reason think that Bourbon Street is where Mardi Gras takes place. Bourbon Street is not where Mardi Gras takes place. Bourbon Street is the after party. That's all it is. You don't have to show anything to get beads at a parade, okay? No, you don't, okay? Now, if you go on Bourbon Street, they showing something 24/7, 365 on Bourbon Street, okay? So that goes on all the time on Bourbon, but it really has nothing to do with the actual parades. And the last biggest misconception, the whole family aspect. So I tell people all the time, bring your family, bring the kids, and people kind of look at me like I'm saying something wrong. But Mardi Gras is all about the family. It's definitely about those kids, y'all. So in New Orleans, the kids are out of school Monday to Friday, the whole week of Mardi Gras. That's not the spring break. It's called Mardi Gras break, okay? So Mardi Gras, it means Fat Tuesday in French. That's what Mardi Gras translates to, Fat Tuesday. Mardi Gras is always on Tuesday. It's always a Tuesday before Ash Wednesday. So the holiday is actually called Carnival. So you know, like in the islands in Trinidad, you celebrate Carnival. That's the same thing as Mardi Gras. It's just Carnival starts on January 6th and it runs all the way up until Ash Wednesday. So Carnival is like basically like a 2-month kind of event. Mardi Gras is the grand finale of Carnival. So it's the last day for you to be bad before you be good for next. Okay, that's all that it is, y'all. That's an easy way to describe it. Okay. So it's lots of fun. The easiest way, like if you ever want to come back and visit for Mardi Gras, you don't have to come on Fat Tuesday because we have parades for like 10 days leading up to Fat Tuesday. So the first weekend, you have parades Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The following week, you have more parades Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday is Lundi Gras, Fat Monday. And then Tuesday, it's Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras, okay? So, a couple more things. The parades are not paid for by like the city of New Orleans. It's not taxpayers' money that pay for the parades. It's actually individual crews, K-R-E-W-E. Each crew, they have their own little name. They have their own theme every year. You have members. Some crews might have 50 members. Some crews have over 2,000 members. So you pay your fees every year. That's how you're going to get the floats built. That's how you're going to get all your costumes made. That's how you're going to get all the things to throw off of the floats. You know, stuff like that. You vote for kings and queens and grand marshals, and it's a whole big thing, y'all. It can be kind of expensive being a part of a crew also. But, yeah, it's a good time. So, when we get on the bridge, we're going to see some big mansions, and we're going to drive along the official parade route for Mardi Gras. So, I'm about to show y'all where the parades actually do take place. And I'm here to let you know, the TV gave us a bad reputation. Okay? Shows like Jerry Springer, you know, Cops, Girls Going Wild, you know, all that kind of stuff. They gave us a bad look, y'all. But it's really not that bad. It's actually, if you talk to most locals, Mardi Gras is our favorite holiday. Okay, everybody's off work, kids out of school. It's like a family gathering, it's like a barbecue.
It's a big party.
For the parades. All right. They have traffic at coming up on the left side, y'all, the Superdome.
Today is Tuesday the 14th.
All right.
Well, since we see a little traffic, I guess I'm gonna talk a little trash. My New Orleans Saints, we did not have a great year last year, but we are going to the Super Bowl next year.
Yes.
Who that? That's right. Do we have any Saints fans on the bus? Where we at?
Who that?
Okay, we got some Saints fans. That's right. Oh yeah, we in here. Okay. And I don't want to hear no rebuttals. Okay, I don't want to hear no roll calls. Okay.
I love me the Saints.
Is. This is a who that bus today.
I took my shirt off at the Saints game.
That's right. Cowboy fans, I don't want to hear it, okay? They always got one Cowboy fan, I don't want to hear it. Thank you very much, okay? I don't know, man. Yeah, whatever, my lady. But you good in my book, so I guess I'll let it slide. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Whatever. That's right, but don't push it. Don't push it, though. All right. I know, man. Yeah, it was a horror show inside that Superdome for Hurricane Katrina. Yeah, it was no working, no power. There was no running water, toilets overflowing, barely any food. You know, people just trying to survive. You know, yeah, it was terrible. So, yeah, I was lucky. My family, we had planned on staying, but then they were saying that the power was gonna probably be out for a couple of weeks, and my grandmother was, elderly. They didn't want to deal with that, so we decided to leave like the day before the storm hit. So yeah, we were lucky. Lucky. First we moved to Sugar Land, Texas, right next to Houston. Yeah, then we moved out to Katy, right to Sugar Land. Really? Yeah. I love Texas. All right, dude, we about to go up this bridge now. And we about to go in the neighborhood where folks like John Goodman, he lives in the Garden District. Sandra Bullock, y'all know Sandra Bullock. She has a property. She doesn't live here full time, but she does have a property in the Garden District, and she visits New Orleans a lot. Drew Brees, y'all know Drew Brees.
Oh, yeah.
Drew Brees has a house out in the Garden District. Woodall Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, y'all know those guys.
Yeah.
Their dad, Archie Manning, he still lives in the Garden District. Guy named, what's his name? Trent Reznor, like from 9 Inch Nails or some popular band. He lives in the Garden District.
He don't live here no
Angelina
more.
Jolie and Brad Pitt, when they were living in New Orleans, they lived in the Garden District. So, it's fancy stuff, y'all.
Hey guys, look up and see where.
Oh, in the French Quarters? Yeah, they just sold that property. Yeah, the house that Brad Pitt had, it was like 1,000 square feet. It just sold it for like $1.5 million in the French Quarters. Yeah, little tiny house.
Trent
But
Reznor.
in the French Quarters, though, y'all, it is really fancy. You're not gonna be able to tell from the outside, but you go inside those houses, they have some fancy courtyards, like just real fancy. So you really wouldn't be able to tell, but they ain't really expensive down there. Yeah, Lenny Kravitz also. He just sold his house that was in the French Quarters. All right, here we go, St. Charles, y'all. Finally made it through this traffic.
Chopper style.
You heard that New Orleans song?
Yeah. That's
Shout out the locals.
That's real local shit. Chopper
Hey.
style, chopper style.
Hey, I'm legit from Louisiana. If I know who Chopper Style is.
Chopper style, chopper style.
Lil Wayne's from here.
Yep, juvenile.
So if you want to see some interesting stuff, come back to New Orleans next year, about mid-February. So we're gonna have the Super Bowl in the middle of February, and then 2 weeks later
It's gonna be
have
in New
Mardi Gras.
Orleans.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be just a wild time in February at the beginning of next year, y'all. So
You're gonna have
come
to
back
pay
with us,
some
y'all.
jack
Super Bowl
to be
1
here.
week in February, then a couple weeks after that, first week in March, we're gonna have Mardi Gras.
Uh,
So it's
during
gonna be
that time?
busy.
We might need to go somewhere
Probably
so you don't
can't
have to
get
pay
no
those
hotel
crazy
around that time.
prices
That'd be
to
awesome.
stay. You and Pete
Yeah,
to
probably
stay.
too late now. Yeah.
Do something.
So we about to make this right turn on St. Charles.
Neil just sent me this. We're getting a side by side, but he said
So
we
the
need
street
one
that we're
like
turning
this
on is called St. Charles Avenue.
for
But the
$350. Somebody
neighborhood
saw
is
that.
called the Garden District.
Show him what Neil wants. We're getting a side by side, but this thing's only $350.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
All right. So as we drive down the street, if you look over to our left, y'all, just look closely, kind of examine the trees, look at the power lines over there to our left. You'll kind of notice something kind of hanging in the trees and the power lines. If you keep looking, y'all, just keep looking over there. Somebody tell me what y'all see. Y'all see that? That's beads. Mardi Gras beads. They stay up in the trees all year around. So I remember what my lady said earlier, don't let the people give y'all those bees downtown. Don't pick up the bees off the streets, because all they do, they come out here, pick them off the streets, and come bring them to y'all, okay? But when the parades are going on, this side of the traffic is blocked off because it's filled with people. The neutral ground right here to our left is filled with thousands of people. The sidewalk over there on the other side of the street to our left is filled with thousands of people. And the big floats, they're traveling in the street over there to our left. Some of these floats are 1 story, some of the floats are 2 stories. They might have 10 people on the float, they might have 50 people on the float. You never know. One thing you want to pay attention to, like, you never know what's flying off the floats. The people on the floats are 5 times more drunk than everybody else, okay? So instead of them just taking 1 bead, they might take a whole 10-pound sack of beads and just throw the whole sack off the float, okay? So watch out. If you want to catch stuff,
on
you
the
go stand
power lines.
on the neutral ground, or you stand on the sidewalk, you wave your hands and you scream and holler. Throw me something, mister! Throw me something! That's how you do it, man. Throw me something! Yeah, man, it's experience, man. That's right. I'm telling you. And here's a secret. If you want to catch the coolest things, bring a baby with you, a toddler. You put the baby on your shoulder. They gonna hand the baby all the cool stuff, all the stuffed animals, the hula hoops, the teddy bears, the candy, okay, all the little trinkets. They want to give that stuff to those little babies, y'all. So that worked better than the dog, man. Bring the baby, man. Okay. So guess what? If you come back next year with Mardi Gras, I'm gonna have a new business. I'm renting babies. Okay, rent a baby. That's right. Call me. Renting babies, y'all. Call me. And don't ask where I got the babies from. Just call me, okay? Rent a baby. That's right. Not mine, but it's somebody else's baby. I'm renting. That's right. Y'all, you see where I'm going, my lady. You get it. All right. The last couple of homes I want to show y'all, and then we're going to make a U-turn and start dropping you guys off. So they got this one coming up to our right, y'all. So last summer, this house was for sale. Me and Ian was going around trying to get our coins together, y'all. We was going to invest in this thing together, y'all. It was only $3 million. But in about 2 more days, it was at $4 million. So, me and Ian, we just said, forget it, okay? But look at the backyard. Oops, they don't have a backyard. My bad. Ain't no backyard, my bad. And barely a front yard either. But, me and Ian, we like the gas lights, y'all. Look at those gas lights. Yeah, showing off, the gas. They burn 24/7, those gas lights. So if you got the gas burning, you letting all your neighbors know, I got the big money on this block. Look at my gas. I got money to burn. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I like the way you put that, man.
My niece told me when she grows up, when she
Look on the left
was
side.
real
Y'all
little,
look
she was
green
a
and white one
toddler.
over here on the left coming up.
She said she wants a
anybody know
house with
Anne
fire
Rice?
and the lights.
Interview the Vampires. Anne Rice childhood home over here to our left, y'all. Yeah. Anne Rice is from New Orleans, so she was born and raised right here to our left. Yeah, she learned all about the witches and the vampires and stuff down here in New Orleans, y'all. Yeah. All right. And then look on the left side, another house coming up, y'all. This one's going to be where they actually filmed the MTV Real World in New Orleans. It's not this one on the corner to our left, but it's this next one coming up. It's like tan color, brownish color. Got the columns. It's called the Hutchinson House. Hutchinson House, right there to our left. MTV Real World. If you never saw the MTV Real World, don't you worry, you didn't miss nothing. Okay, exactly. Didn't miss anything. Look, check out the pink one, y'all. Coming to our right, y'all. Look at the one on the right. This one's gonna be called the Alfred Grimmer House. Alfred Grimmer House. These are single-family homes out here, y'all. Yeah, it's St. Charles Avenue. St. Charles Avenue. And the further and further you go down the street, the homes get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, y'all. It's really something to see. So please, if you get some free time, you want to catch the green streetcar. Hopefully one of the streetcars come rolling by and I'll point it out to y'all. Yeah, you can just make a U-turn whenever you do it. But yeah, like I said, the further you go down this street, it's like the homes just keep getting bigger, y'all. Also, if you keep going down, you'll roll past Tulane University, beautiful campus, and you'll just see mansions everywhere, y'all. So come check it out. It's something to see.
But if you're homeless, don't go to the ER there because they'll disrespect you.
One more thing about the street
Rice
cars.
lives down
125 for one
2nd Street.
ticket, $3 for the pass. You must have
You
your
know,
tax
not
fare.
it.
They don't give change on the street car. So you want to have
My
loose
first
change,
husband who
dollars
died,
and quarters.
he was an Anne Rice and Stephen
If you don't
King
carry
guy.
cash, you
Yeah,
also
she's down
have
there
a new
on
app.
on
So
Second
if you go in the
and
app
Chestnut.
store, it's a purple app.
And you
it's
know
called
how you know?
Pass.
Because the fence has
Pass.
skulls on.
So you put that on the
Oh,
app
I love
store,
that.
you go download the
I
app
like skulls.
and buy all your tickets through the app, okay? And to catch the street car, if you look over to the left, right here at this corner, where these folks are standing at, there's a little white yellow sign that says car stop.
I used to live down
There's
there.
usually one every other block, every maybe 2
That's where I
blocks
had
or
my
so.
apartment
So
down
you just
there
stand
on
wherever they have a
Drive
sign that says
Street.
car stop, and the street
Somebody
car will pick
with
you
the
up
lettering number's
right
calling
there.
me.
All right.
Calling you on the app.
Oh, matter of fact, yeah, got
I don't
street
know
car
if
on our
it was
left
my
side,
phone or
y'all.
what.
Perfect timing, actually.
That's odd.
Matter of fact, look, pull in for Aaron Rice right here. We'll just wait for him to pull up right here.
Is this 2nd Street? This is 3rd.
Here go this green one, y'all. Right over to our left. It's about to roll past us. We got red street cars everywhere else. Look over to our left. Green street car.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it's packed. Packed house today. Oh, and last thing, y'all. Look over to our right. Look at the ceiling of the porch. Ceiling of the porch. What y'all know about that blue color? They call it Hank Blue. Hank's blue. Anybody know what a Hank is? Ghost. They say them Hanks don't cross water. So your paint sit in that blue water color, you keep them Hanks away. We also found out it keeps away the birds, the bees, mosquitoes, whatever lays nests, they fly underneath there and they fly away because they think it's the sky. It really confuses them. It does work. It works. You find it in the South, Louisiana. It started in South Carolina, but you find Louisiana, Georgia, Florida, places like that. Yeah, it does work, y'all. So, but that's about it. Did y'all enjoy yourself today? Good time? Yeah. All right, good. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. Also, let's give our man Ian a round of applause, y'all. Ian got his nice and safe today, y'all. Appreciate you, Ian. Now, would anybody like to get dropped off in Jackson Square, French Market area?
Yes.
Okay, I see some hands. Okay, so what hotels do I need to go back to? Do I need to go back to the Sheraton? Anybody at the Sheraton? Looks like I got the Sheraton. Anybody going back to the Best Western? Okay, so I got the Best Western. I got the Sheraton.
Best Western?
Best Western back there. Okay. Well, Omni Royal. Okay, somebody at the Omni Royal. What about the Astor Crown Plaza? Astor Crown. Okay, nobody go back to Astor Crown. Okay, any other hotels I'm missing?
JW.
JW. Okay, so I got the JW, Sheraton, Best Western, and the Omni. And then everybody else trying to do like Jackson Square, Market area. Sounds like. All right, cool. If you decide to change your mind or something, just let me know. I'm gonna put on some music while I'm dropping you guys off. Anybody have any last questions about directions or just questions about anything you're thinking about? Yeah, Jackson Square is where you have the big church, and then like a block from that is where you have the French Market, where you have the shopping and souvenirs. But yeah, Jackson Square is good artists lined up out there. That's where the mules are at, the little mules with the carriages, all that stuff. Yeah. Cafe Du Monde, you know, all that. You had some now, man. Yeah, you know. All right, also, y'all, I have me a little trash can up here in the front. So when y'all are getting off the bus, the little trash can will be up here by the steps. So if you have any trash, you can just toss it in here. And last but not least, too, try not to leave nothing, y'all. Me and Ian do have to do another tour a little bit later on. So just try to double check around your seat. You know, make sure you're not leaving no bags or glasses or, you know, anything like that. Yep, that's about it. So I'll put on some music while we're dropping you guys off. Oh, excuse me. But last thing, if you had a blast, go online, TripAdvisor, Yelp, Google, leave me a good review. If you book with the concierge, which, you know, at the hotel, whenever you get back, let them know that you had a good time. And if you would like to leave something with us, me and Ian do split out tips 50-50. So we came up with our own little thing. We think that if you want to leave something, you open up your wallet, take out the biggest bill, put that in your pocket, and leave us the whole wallet, okay? We're starting our own wallet collection, okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's your time to call.
Look, y'all, one more thing too. We're about to turn in front of the National World War II Museum. So if you're going to be here for a few days, you need something to do. It's big silver. You want to see what's doing this turn right there. Big building up. It is another attraction in New Orleans. Try to go early if you can because it is like 3-4 hours, like a full day experience. But it's very detailed. Everybody who goes loves the place. But it's right here, National World War II Museum, y'all. It's definitely something to check out. Best way to get here, either or you can catch the green street car, and they'll let you off right there. Tell you going to the museum, and they'll let you off to the block over. It's really
Hey, I'm fixing to start the donut train. This is for you.
Hold on.
This is for you. Put that in your pocket or your wallet or whatever. You get a tip for providing content when you felt like crap today.
Well, thank you.
If anybody
2
else
cents.
can even throw them $1, I mean, every dollar adds up. Please and thank you. I'm not e-begging. I'm just asking to throw your boy $1. He'll feel good, and he's providing content for people that can't see this on their own.
You're awesome, Tony. Shouts out to Neil Gang. Neil Gang, bro.
Hey, tell them what we've been talking about.
Which
Getting
one?
my sister to make Frenchmen Street Mafia shirts.
Oh yeah.
And if anybody, we got Dumpstarr needs to he needs to design it, and then we need to see how much it'll cost, and then see if anybody would be interested. I'll get one regardless, and of course you'll get one. And I'll make sure myself to send out all shirts for you on your behalf. Ooh, we've got people saying they would buy merch for sure. Frenchmen Street Mafia shirts would be dope.
You're working on it.
Okay, I'm fighting the state in court and couch surfing myself. Hey, don't worry about it. If you have a few dollars, send it his way. But if you don't have it, don't put yourself in a tight. We know times are tough. It's tough for everybody. But if you can spare some change, throw some coins at my friend. You're gonna have to tell them the best restaurant.
Yeah.
That's the closest one to where my truck's parked.
Right.
We're on Canal and Camp Street. That's when we stop for the Sheraton and the JW Marriott. They're right there next to each other.
Cafe Fleur de Lis, breakfast and lunch. Cool. I'm gonna be happy when we're not packed in here like sardines. Somebody got some snake breath, and I pray to God it's not me.
I quit smoking.
And I need some weed.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna move over to the empty seat when these people get off. I need some space.
Yeah.
My anxiety is very high right now.
No doubt. That's how I started out. You're getting there now.
Sorry, y'all. My anxiety is high. I have agoraphobia, but I can't be on market crowd. It was all I could do to be on this bus. I feel like I can breathe now.
Stop will be the On Hotel and then Jackson Square.
What about Best Western?
Best Western will be the last time after Jackson Square. Yeah, maybe turn it.
Trying to be on this bus line.
right there. I mean, that's stuff. I don't want to.
My sister's a pharmacist. That's so cool, yeah. As a matter of fact, have y'all heard of Tony Sashery seasoning? Okay. It's something that you put on your food. It's a spice. Well, he was actually a pharmacist and who created this Cajun spice in Opelousas, Louisiana. That's where they make it. And you can tour their facility and see. They even have a robot that shows that they like package things and stuff. And they have a little video about how it all started in the family. And it's an awesome gift shop. If you want decent price Louisiana souvenirs, go to Opelousas. Don't pay the crazy price here. If you have a few hours, you know, if you're in a car.
So this is Jackson Square. If you look for Capital Line, it's just over to our right. And also the French Market is just down to our right, y'all. Just Jackson Square right there. If anybody going to Jackson, thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Y'all too. Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. See y'all next time, y'all. Y'all have fun. See y'all later. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. See what I'm saying, man? I'm trying, man. Thank you, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed yourself. Thank you. All right, ladies.
Have a good trip.
All right,
You
y'all.
too. Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. Thank you, my lady.
You got the bait?
Thank you. I had fun out there. They have Washington on top of my head right there. You got me on the spot right now. But they got something down there for those. You did the last stop, Best Western?
Uh-huh.
So how long y'all gonna be in New Orleans?
I got
What y'all need to get? That's Friday, y'all come back. How long y'all gonna be? Friday.
there's a dispensary. Here you go.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna leave you with some.
Ah, so hard to fucking camera all over the place. If it's red, it needs charge.
Yeah. I have the. No, I don't have a charger with me. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I've got this one
I don't know.
that'll work. I can change out the battery if it's red. Yep, it works. Oops.
Yeah, a little bit rough, Twizzy.
Walmart?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I remember passing by it in an Uber last week. I think.
That's cool.
That's cool. Tell your boss to fix the air conditioner.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what's going. This bus was freezing yesterday.
This fat girl needs some air.
All right, I'm gonna go check it out. All right, y'all.
Okay. Which way to look? Okay. We gotta go let Tia out and do her thing. I don't mind walking for myself if you don't feel like it.
I'm gonna get a shower before I go.
Okay. I'll walk P.
And make sure I'm at
She was
ultimate.
very good when I walked her.
She is good till you run into another dog and then she goes crazy.
Well.
But that's P.
She's being protective.
That's P.
She's doing what she does. It's so good.
Let's throw this in the trash.
It was a good tour, I thought, but for the money, you could probably...
I thought you quit smoking.
He did quit smoking. He's smoking a weed vape for the pain in his ass because you're writing it about him smoking.
Right. Literally.
No, seriously, I'm sorry. I popped off. He's smoking a weed vape because of the pain of the spider bite on his butt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been ugly. I didn't mean to be.
I mean, partway just because I need to be high all the time. Because I feel like I'm going to hurt somebody.
I was about to have a panic attack in that bus. When it got hot, and then we were all sitting side by side, oh, fuck no. I was about to have a damn panic attack. As soon as the first people got off, I shot over to the other seat, and I was like, oh my God, I can breathe now. I smoke weed so I can actually do things in life, and my neurologist, it's prescribed by my neurologist. It's for my nerve damage pain.
Come on, you fucking herbs.
I know, right?
Everything's so complicated for complicated
I'm
people.
going to tell you something. I
For
think
complicated people.
weed should be legalized in every state. And if you might be hooked on opiates and maybe you want to get off of them,
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with somebody switching it for weed. I mean,
I
weed is
can't figure
natural.
out how he gets gas up there. I don't understand what's going
Oh my God,
on.
they have a generator up there.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
That's a fire hazard.
how do you put, not really, but how do you put gas
Those
in it?
things get hot.
How do you put gas in it?
They have a boom truck and they get up there.
Seriously?
Oh, hell no. Yeah. They're not going to bring that thing down to put gas in it. They got a boom truck and they'll refill it. Just like when I go camping in my camper, once I go a couple of times, I'll figure out how long my gas-powered generator will last. And then, you know, every so often, I'll have to refill it because this fat girl loves her air conditioning.
Let's stop here for a second. I gotta find this key.
Yeah. I know you had it.
No, I got it.
Okay. You go do what you need to do, and I'll take P out and give you your privacy so you can take your shower.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
But yeah.
How am I? My fucking ass hurts. bad.
And then we're gonna grab something to eat, and we're going to go to a different hospital, and I'm gonna go in with you if that's okay with you.
Yeah. Let's do it.
This time. Even when they call you back to triage, I'm just gonna act. I mean, I am worried about you. That's not an act. It looks terrible.
Right.
I wish I would.
It happened within 3 fucking days.
Okay, I wish I would have had a Sharpie
Yeah.
yesterday where I could have marked.
Traced it.
Like, okay, when you have something like that, okay, I'm a diabetic and I can't feel a good portion of my legs. Well, I have to really concentrate when I shave my legs because I'll cut a big old chunk out and I won't even feel it. All of a sudden I'll look down and there's blood all over the floor and I'm like, where'd that come from?
Right.
And then I look down and like a big chunk of my leg is gone. Yeah. So.
What's up, Juliet, Nicole? There's been a lot of people missing. I think some of my mods and friends got butthurt about something.
No, what the,
I don't know. Let's not even discuss it, but
no,
obviously something's
we
up.
had a lot of mods in there.
No, not today.
People have to.
People been
People
getting
have
sensitive.
Lives. People have to work.
Yeah, I know, but it just kind of hurts that
I know,
it's so
but
easy to
hey,
divide us.
If people watch it on the replay,
Yeah.
comment #replay crew.
Look, I don't lie to you guys about nothing. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
He keeps it real.
Appreciate you.